Hi, everybody. I'm Kyle from Fancy Fort Studios, and we are back with the Adventures of Eclass, session 75. It's crazy. We are moving through this campaign. 75 sessions later, we're still hunting down an archdemon.
Are we moving?
at a ship's pace.
Everybody's sleeping at this point, except for
We're
Zil,
literally
who's
in the
having
same
night
town
terrors.
where we started.
Well, if you put it that way.
Are we moving?
Destroyed, though.
Yeah.
I think
Sorry,
if you
spoiler.
could consider the amount of hours that we've put into actually being on stream, it's probably does line up with the amount of times that the amount of time this campaign has taken place. Give or take 3 hours for
Weird.
75 sessions. So there you go. We're moving at real life pace. That's the deal. It's just 2
Weird.
weeks between every 3 hours that we stream. But yes, we are going to go ahead and jump into this really quickly. But before that, let's go ahead and have all of our players introduce themselves before we go over the campaign thus far. Starting with Zil.
I'm Max. I play Zil. Zil is the beloved orphan of Helix, the future refining prospector, Waffle House, the teapot of madness, the blacksmith extraordinaire. I think that's all of them. Yeah, he is the tank. He's a rune lord. He has an ability that he doesn't know how to use yet to destroy void crystals, which might have just gotten him in a lot of trouble. He's great.
I'm not worried. It'll be good.
Our next character is Luxalia. If Cole's there. Okay, hear ya. I think you're muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Hi everyone, I am Cole, and I play Luxalia of the Silverwood, who is a really cool blonde Glyven lady with a semi-mysterious background and a beautiful conversion story. And she's the holy one of the group, and she keeps people alive. She's a shrine maiden of Amaterasu. Yeah. She made sure that Belbin didn't die last time.
Does
2
your-
times ago?
But Belbin's technically the holiest one right now.
Because he's got 1 foot in the grave?
Well, yeah, he had a big old axe hole through the middle of it. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you wear your holy underwear to church.
Oh, yeah.
Just like
Good stuff.
I actually have a cardigan that has a hole in the back of it, a tiny hole in the back, and it's my Sunday cardigan.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
Cool. Our next character is Yuki.
Hi everyone, I am Dane or Forge here at Fantasy Forge Studios, and I play the character Mistletoe Yuki. She is a silver draken of the far north reaches of Flamongolith. Sorry, Connor and I have to share a mic today, unfortunately, but it's all good. We'll speak loud. Of the far more north reaches of Everlast in a city called Flamongolith, she is a bard class. However, she's not your typical supporty bard. She is a blade dancer bard, meaning she's a physical DPS. So she uses 2 broadswords and uses her prowess at dancing in order to slice down the competition using manic arts and the such. It's pretty cool. She is still very charismatic. And she's really excited because she just found her Axebeak Yukio from the very beginning 75 sessions ago. And he's alive, and so hopefully we can utilize him to the fullest. So that's Yuki.
Perfect. And our next character is Belbin.
Yes, hi guys, I am Connor. There we go, thanks. Hey guys, I'm Connor. I play Belbin. He is, let's see, what do I want to tell you about him that you might not already know? He is a Glyven from the Roku Horn. He's an old man. I think he's about to be the most evil person in the group,
Whoa.
as if he wasn't that already.
Whoa.
But it'll be a significant notch down. Yeah, let's see. He has a sword that's possessed that he took from Thoradane, and it speaks to him sometimes. It's gone a little quieter recently though, because Belbin's been on this heroic arc, if you can call it that. But yeah, we'll see if it continues or if that just gets thrown in the trash and he's possessed.
We'll explain a little bit of what that means coming up here soon for those who are just joining us with that. But Our last character is Thordain. He's more of a DMPC at this point, but he is the captain of Alamnia's Breath. He is a woodland elf from the woodland realm, specifically Vrasukal. And he, he's the party guide. So he is really good with travel, environmental stuff, but he also uses a bow and has some healing because he's a tracker class, and so he has the ability to heal, do all kinds of stuff with healing herbs, and he, most importantly, other than being the holder of the Rum of Ages, the 2-time WrestleMania champion on board Alamnia's Breath, most importantly, he's an elf of science, and that still remains to this day. He's a good captain. He's a philanthropist too, so at the expense of his own pocket change, the party has reaped his benefits. So that's good. But I'm Kyle. I am the Fate Weaver and also the creator of the world of Everlast. It has been a great joy being able to go 75 sessions with you guys into the adventures of Eclass. It's crazy. Things are really starting to pick up as far as some of the real repercussions of what's happening as we make our way towards the conclusion of this campaign. But in the meantime, why don't you guys just strap up? It's going to be an intense one. I think this episode is going to be a little intense. But with that being the case, does anyone have anything else to mention before we do begin? Anything related to TCG? Anything related to other streams? Anything like that?
The TCG is fun.
Who was it that last stream became fabulously wealthy? Who was that?
Zil.
Well, we all did.
Well, technically Zil did.
The town of Decay.
The town of Zil.
That's right.
Most of it went to Decay Town.
That's true.
So, yes.
Actually, more went to Alamnia's Breath than Zil.
We need.
Yeah, your emptied treasury is now full.
Spiteful.
Quick, just a couple things before we get going as far as the Everlast TCG goes. In the month of May, we're only going to be having one league event, and that is on May 2nd. So be there or be square, those who are listening. Unfortunately, our Enchanted Grounds one is going to have to be canceled, sadly. But it's all good. Get your Mira promo card. She's pretty cool. She's awesome. So this is your one opportunity to get it. Other than that,
Go check out our
May.
Discord too, because our Discord has an Everlast League section, and so we'll have all of the league events and stuff posted there as well for it. So
yes, as far as the actual TCG goes, on what is it, the 24th of May, the official release of Veil of Twilight and Night of Martyrs will be coming. So it feels like it's been released for a while for us because we've been opening it and playing with them since. But technically, the official release is on May 24th. So for those living in the United States, it'll be available on our website, fantasyforgestudios.com. And for those who live internationally, it'll be available via our eBay international partnership, which is pretty cool. So check those out when those do come. And I was showing Max and Connor a little bit of my newest deck that I made. I made a an evil deck, an undead deck with the Death Marshal, which is pretty cool. Those who know Grondak, and Lich, which is pretty cool. So it's just an undead deck. It's supposed to overwhelm your opponents and do a lot of damage. So I'm excited to test it out.
I'm a little disappointed Zil isn't in it.
He could be in here.
could
Although
be.
here's the thing, it's mainly a dark deck, but it's got some earth synergy. So
That makes sense.
yeah, but maybe we'll see. Does Zil want to be part of the Lich King's army?
I feel like it would be the greatest irony
Oh,
from
there you go.
the Death Marshal
that's
encounter.
true. We saw the face off against the Death Marshal, or Max was Zil one-on-one him. So
It's pretty
The
good.
Death Marshal gets the last laugh in that deck.
So, yep, pretty good. But yeah, just check out the Everlast TCG. It's a wonderful place. Let me put a link to the website if you want to learn more about it. We are actually growing quite a bit as of late. So, be there, be square, join in on the new phenomenon of the Everlast TCG.
absolutely. And outside of that,
Phenomena.
yes, I'm hearing.
Phenomena. Do, 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 do.
Phenomenal.
Silly joke.
Absolutely. We couple of things before we do get started. If you head over to our YouTube, that's where we post all of our stuff for past streams of the Adventures of Eclass Eeas, and also Everlast TCG related content as well. So our YouTube is a great place for that. But diving down into the nitty gritty of the adventure thus far. Eclass Eeas, they are a group of adventurers who are traveling the world of Everlast to defeat the archdemons that are starting to creep into the world during this time of trepidation and danger. In the Third Age of Everlast, it is a time of relative peace until recently, with first the emergence of the archdemon Burpledau. Which Eclass Eeas was able to slay and sunder, send back to the realm of the void. And now there is a different presence that is active, specifically in the Inland Strait, in the seas of Everlast. And Eclass Eeas thus far has been dealing with a lot of that. So their adventure thus far started off as a vacation on Takai Town, which eventually led them to becoming the keeper of the Earth Key and the Earth Crystal, or the Earth Pillar.
Eventually, that was like the first thing that happened.
That's true. That was the first thing that happened. But then you guys went on vacation. And then there was a bunch of stuff that happened with a Voidin priest by the name of Amios. And
Amos.
and I just always sit there and wait for it. They
Not
acquired
gonna let it die.
They acquired a ship, which they dubbed Alomnia's Breath, which Thordane became not just honorary captain, but the actual captain of. They got a crew, and they began sailing the high seas to gather all of the keepers of the key to figure out what is going on with the elemental pillars. And eventually, upon fighting off demons, fighting off Krakora, all kinds of evil beasties, including Azaeldum, or surviving Azaeldum. They made their way back to Aishan Island, which is the main island in kind of where the campaign is taking place. And they met at Flomberge, where they had the meeting of the keys, which sent them underneath the city in the lost city of Ashalanthil, which is basically the ancient seat of power in the First Age of Everlast for basically the elves. And one thing led to another. They found the dragon Nazrahim, one of the original 4 dragons of Everlast, and found that he was keeping the spirit of Lalathi trapped inside of him, so that it didn't get released into the world. And he was using the energy, the mana from the flame pillar, in order to have the energy to do so, but unable to keep it any longer with a little bit of help from Eclass Eeas. Lalathi was released into the world, and Aishan Volcano exploded. Much of the island burned to ash, and that left Eclass Eeas figuring out what to do to either stay and help the Draken settlement of Flomberge basically recover, or to go figure out what's going on down at Takai Town to the south. They decided to do that, primarily because it had been taken over by pirates within the past couple of weeks. And so they set out a plan to go down and to reclaim Takai Town and use Alomnia's Breath and the new Glyphix cannon to create distraction. And a lot of stuff happened. Why don't you guys go ahead and explain some of the antics that you guys went up to in the past couple of sessions, just to refresh everybody on what's going on.
They stole my stuff.
They did. They stole Zill's stuff. So one of the plans was Zill was going to go down onto the beach and try to draw as much of the attention as possible. He fought against one of the captains that was patrolling there under the guise of Parlay to fight one-on-one to the death. They did fight to the death, and the captain died, but that wasn't before the pirate jumped Zill, stole all of his stuff, and basically took him back up to Domon Onsen, where the main pirate's captain was basically being held. Dane, what did Yuki do in this process?
Are we starting all the way from the beginning or current?
As far as when you guys enter Takai Town.
Oh, yes, we did the Sea Witch routine. I'm joking. Luxalia and Yuki and Belbin were emissaries from Alomnia because we came in by the desecrated shrine and we were vengeful in a way. Basically, we needed them to make a reparation for what they did, and we did a real good job at convincing people by cutting off their arms and bonking them with bowling balls in the head in the onset. We basically scared a couple of the pirates in order to like help us, and then we were able to apprehend one of the captains of the pirates in the actual onsen, and basically caused a uproar in the main city of Takai Town and freed a bunch of the slaves who were there, and so they're back helping us. And then we put on a noble fight where Belbin, Yuki, and Luxalia fought back hordes of pirates. Belbin died almost, and here we are. This is what's happening.
And Connor, why don't you go ahead and explain from the perspective of Belbin everything that's gone down?
Yes, Belbin got a hole in his chest thanks to Zill's axe. So while everyone else was finishing off the battle and everything, Belbin went to the onsen, which is I think right behind me.
Yeah,
right there. Relaxed in the pools of the onsen to heal a little bit. Mobilized a monkey army. But probably more important, he got lost in his memories of, I don't know, how long ago would that have been in game?
Yeah, a few weeks ago. Basically during the time when you guys were in Folden Rock.
Yeah, okay. And so, let's see what happened. Jack, we were defending a church that was being overrun by spirit pirate ghoul things. And Jack was fighting with Belbin. They went into the church and had a long talk where Jack basically said Emineth, who is a demon, was looking to possess him, but Jack fought him off. But now Belbin is defenseless because Jack's not by his side. So we'll have to see how that turns out. But Jack also basically said, like, depend on your friends. There was a false light on the horizon, and there was the image of sacrifice where there was an altar that was drenched in blood, and we don't know if it was Belbin's blood or someone else's blood. But
How come
you never shared this with us? Ruminating on your mind for weeks.
No, I was in the hot tub ruminating on it, but it didn't seem important. Yeah, I prefer to talk to things who don't talk back. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, Belbin then just went off to bed, and then we'll see what happens next.
Mm-hmm. And from this perspective of Thordane, so Thordane was aboard Alamnia's Breath during the initial siege, and he blew up a couple of the ships. The docks were set on fire. Many of the pirate ships have sunk, including a pirate ship to which both Yuki and Zill commandeered. And the pirates that were on board blew it up by trying to cauterize one of their wounds. And they got a bunch of... It was a very special ship to Jack Nobbs, primarily because it had a ton of treasure.
Thank you, Beth.
So that treasure was split between Zill, who found it,
Finder's
to help repair the city of Takai Town, and also to fill the treasuries of Lamnia's Breath. And so you guys got a ton of treasure because of that. And also Yuki, at the very end of last session, went to go find his Axebeak Yukio as he followed the tracks of specific couple of trails of Axebeaks that had been escorted off the ships, primarily from the blowing up of them, and eventually finding and killing one of the pirates. Actually, Yukio did killed one of the pirates that was leading him off. Found out that they slew most of the Axebeaks at the basically the Colosseum that is there, and kept only the best ones to sell later, to which when the ships blew up, they were saving their treasured prizes and trying to lead them away. But that ultimately led to the death. And so the two, technically 4 axe beaks are saved, 2 baby axe beaks, and then a Yukio and a axe beak named Burke, who is
Were
the
they left alive
second
just
champion.
because they were gonna die anyway? Is that kind of what they were thinking?
the babies, yeah, basically for that. And so because there was nobody there, it was pretty much abandoned up until that point. And so Yuki was dealing with that. But the very last thing that happened at the end of last session is as Zil was drifting off to sleep, the onsen had gone quiet for the evening, except for the night watch that's trying to keep basically the city safe of like the freed prisoners. Zil began to hear the word Goric repeated over and over to him. Upon waking, he realized that there was a new rune that began to emblazon itself over the heart of Zil. This word Goric, kind of not of any language that he would know, began to be repeated over and over again, but he felt this overwhelming sense, this overwhelming urge of something towards his bag. And as he went over to check it, the void pendant, which he had taken from one of the pirates in the initial chaos that ensued when you guys had taken it over, a voice began speaking to Zil, and a kind of red, basically smoky / like bloody like image of a creature began to arise from it. And the last thing that he heard was a calm voice say, "Molith, feast." And you begin to hear not Molith, Emineth, feast. And you begin to hear like a deep chuckle from this entity that continues to grow in Zil's room at the Domon Onsen. And that is where we're going to go ahead and turn it over for the day.
Oh, gosh.
First and foremost, Zil, I'm going to have you make a faith survival check. This is going to be with hope because
Okay.
of your... but this creature begins to arise from this void pendant. And again, it's smoky in visage, but it is horrifying. It's twisted and demonic as it begins to grow over the table, kind of almost like this like smoky blood begins to drip down over the table as it rises taller and taller.
14.
14.
Not bad.
You gain 2 points of misery as it begins to look at you and it begins to chuckle.
Dang it. I don't think I'm in Virtue anymore. When you enter Virtue, do you start
At the
like...
top. Or Virtue,
Oh,
you
so
start
you
at the
start-
bottom. You start at the bottom, so like you basically are like a 1 in Virtue. And then when you drop to 0, you're at the very top of neutral. It's like
Well, I'm back to neutral.
So I'm not the most evil person in there. Tied for
Dang
last.
it.
And so this creature begins to, and you begin to feel the immediate effects of this like overwhelming void and presence. And for the first time in a little while, you actually begin to feel frightened. As its presence, like the first time, like you've experienced void flow, you're constantly feeling it recently, but it
Mhm.
seems very, very present here in this current moment as it looks at you and it says, "So we meet again."
Oh, boy. What language is it speaking?
Voiden.
Okay. I am going to respond in kind. You have no power over me. And then I'm also going to scream, Luxalia! Help!
Make an influence skill check for me. Luxalia's down the hall, so she's down somewhere like in this area.
15.
Okay. She may have heard you. Luxalia, I'm gonna have you make a wisdom skill check. It is going to be made at despair.
Meaning roll 2, take the lower, or -2?
Take the lower.
Nice. Wisdom?
Mhm.
16.
16. You're deep in slumber, like a dreamless slumber, and you can hear all of a sudden Luxalia! Luxalia! Just like barely. But it's enough to stir you.
Huh?
you crack one of your eyes open, and you find that you're completely alone in your room, but you can hear Zill's voice very clear. Luxalia, from down the hallway.
Quick question.
Guide us. And she'll run toward the sound.
Quick question.
Yes.
When I started getting the new rune, I said I took my armor off.
Yes.
What would my DV and RV be?
So without armor on, it's basically your fortitude modifier is what your DV is.
Okay, great.
And RV. So.
Thank you. While I'm waiting for her to kind of come, I'm just going to keep repeating Goric, thinking it's going to do something, and swing an axe, because that's all I know what to do.
Perfect. I'm going to have you go ahead and roll initiative for me, and I'm actually going to have Luxalia do as well.
Oh, no.
11.
I have a quick question, clarifying question.
Can you scoot the mic over? It's kind of hard to hear.
The clarifying question.
Yes.
Is Eminith the demon that was in Favalia back in Fulden Rock?
It is.
Oh, we got big boy in the room.
Yep.
Okay, Luxalia, your initiative.
13.
Okay. Okay, and Zill.
11.
And with that, Emineth begins to rise, and his kind of like almost like he doesn't have legs, begins to fall over the table, and onto the floor, and basically kind of like these like blood stains, like smoky blood stains, begin to fill like the cracks of the tatami, as it begins to spread out. He has stopped growing in size, but he probably stands a solid 7 feet tall, and he's got large, broad shoulders and kind of like this like wicked like open maw as he like looks down on you with like these like kind of like blood red eyes, and he says,
"You look like the perfect vessel. The perfect vessel to jump into. But
You can't have me.
yeah. He begins to smell. He says,
I smell despair. Yes. Despair ripe for the taking.
Or my friends.
I'm going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and attempt to leap at you. Make a agility survival check for me.
Why did I take my armor off?
But you don't have despair.
12.
Or agility.
12.
I don't know if your armor would help you against a demon.
I mean, it would increase my RV.
Mhm.
It's also
Oh.
you're immune to light damage, right?
I don't think that matters.
Might as well be a light demon.
You jump out of the way as he lunges forward. You just barely dip under his broad arms, and he looks back at you and he says,
Fine.
and he looks over towards the door, and he moves, opens it, and begins to move out into the hallway.
Nice.
And yeah, it's gonna be his turn, which brings us to Luxalia.
Zill, question. Sorry, and by that I mean Max. Have you been keeping track of my mana on my main page or on the new arts page?
Oh, I think what happened. I think I know what
Because
happened.
they're different numbers.
On the main page, but we all went to sleep to take a haven rest, and I think I updated it to fully refreshed before this all
Before the
started
rest was
happening.
completed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
It's gonna be the
You-
lower value.
no, because the
Uh,
other one's just not,
Oh, not
relevant
updated.
at all.
Okay.
Hold on. I can.
You have 2 mana.
You used a lot of mana. I don't remember exactly how much.
You got a mana potion.
She did, because I know I used Protector of Light at least once. I know I used Pillar of Light at least once. So you're definitely missing at least 7. And
Nice.
maybe a mana mending, let's say.
Let's say I'm at 10.
Sounds good. Oh,
All right.
I
Sorry.
accept.
I got a little rest, so
I'm not used to rest being interrupted. I jumped the gun. That's my fault.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So Cole, if you spend this combat round using the dash action, you will
Yeah.
be on the battlefield next combat round.
Nice. Yeah, I'll do that. And meanwhile, unless this takes action, or can I still use support
Yeah,
actions
absolutely.
by dash?
But support actions, no.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. Do I get a
Okay.
free action to just pray?
Yeah, it's not an action. You can just pray constantly.
Nice.
Unless you're using the
Like,
prayer art, and then that does take an action.
Is there a prayer art? I don't think I have that. That's crazy.
Hard.
No, I'm just gonna pray. Alomnia, guide us.
Okay.
Over and over and over again.
As you make your way into the dark corridor, Luxalia, you look both ways, and you look down at the very far end of the hall where Zil is. And you can see that there is... Here, I can go ahead and put up... so we can kind of just generally tell the grid here. But you look down at the far end, and you can see what looks to be kind of like just a haze at the far end. It's too dark to really be able to tell exactly what's there, but there's kind of this red haze that's
This
kind
is
of-
in the onsen.
yeah, at the onsen at the very far end of the second floor.
So it could just be steam.
Red steam. Yeah, it's very clearly red.
Okay,
in
red.
So
Red steam.
you begin running.
Dun 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 dun.
Zil, it is your turn.
Okay. Is this grid thing just for a scale, or is it this like its influence zone?
No, it's just for the scale.
Okay, wonderful. My first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to use Kesh. So, yeah, just my thighs kind of start glowing as, for 1d4 combat rounds, I have an additional 15 feet of movement. So that is 2 rounds. So I now can move 50 feet.
Okay.
And I don't know if it matters, but I want to make sure I have enough to always stay ahead of this guy.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to engage it.
Perfect. You run back out into the hall as you see him leave, and you can see that he's slowly moving. He doesn't seem to be going in any specific direction. You can see the whole time he's going and like looking around as if he's sniffing something out. But as you begin to engage him in combat challenge, he looks down at you and he says,
Fine.
and he begins to glow almost like a fiery red, and his kind of dark composure becomes
Oh no.
flaming.
Oh,
No heat comes
no.
off of it, but it's just like he's just like lighting up the entire room. And Luxalia, as you're running up the hall, you can see this. It's just like the basically Zil has become just like masked by this large like flame body that's there. Yeah, which brings us to the combat round. So he's gonna go ahead and start attacking, and he says,
I'm scared.
as he begins to just like start slashing at you with his basically his arms. He's gonna go ahead and make his first attack action. That is gonna be a 12 against your RV to hit.
Yep, I got nothing.
Okay, he's gonna go ahead.
I got an 8.
deal.
Oh.
You've got a friend
I've got a friend in
8
you.
who
points.
sleeps in her armor.
I did too. My chest was just on fire, literally.
Yeah.
8 points of light damage, and you can feel yourself. You can feel yourself like where that rune is. It begins to burn like fire. It's painful as heck.
Dang it!
As you take it. He's gonna go ahead and take a second attack at you, and that is going to be a 9 to hit.
Yep.
And you are going to receive 9 points of light damage.
How many turns does it take to put my armor back on?
It's a lot, especially with plate armor.
Yeah,
It's a
I
lot.
knew it. Dang it.
He looks at you and he smiles and he says,
Not so strong now.
and he begins to breathe out kind of like this like fiery breath that begins to encompass you. It is completely light damage that's happening, but you begin to feel like you're being like burned on the spot. I'm gonna have you make a fortitude survival check for me.
No, 10.
Poor Zill is dead.
You take 26 points of light damage.
Zill. God
Ow.
dead.
Oh my goodness.
Luxalia can't do very much to help.
Zill, it's your turn.
Oh man. So I'm going to again still seeing if I can figure out what Goric does. So like repeating that while swinging my axe.
Okay.
Do I notice any effect it does to the axe, the attack, myself? Does it cost mana, stamina? Do I notice any of that?
Not right off the bat. But you can go ahead and swing your axe as you continue to say Goric.
Yep.
Yep.
What we're doing. 12.
12 does not hit. Basically your axe just phases right through it as if from smoke.
We're trying again.
Okay.
Roll higher. Oh, thank goodness. 21.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Thank goodness. 4 plus 1. Oh my goodness. 13 damage.
Okay.
It's probably halved at best.
Okay, as you swing your axe, it does pass through as if through smoke, but you can feel a little bit of resistance, and you can hear a kind of like a guttural kind of chuckle. As he begins again sniffing, and his eyes begin to fixate down the hallway at the coming Luxalia. Belbin, you are in the room next door. I'm gonna have you make a wisdom skill check for me.
Oh, thank goodness.
11.
Your dreams, you kind of still, you're kind of reminiscing back when you were in Folden Rock. This time, though, it was during your fight with Thavalia and the Burpledau cultists that were running kind of the black market that were down there. And you seem to remember looking at, while you were fighting this Grim Raven directly in front of you, seeing Thavalia up, like staring directly at you. And instead of a high-pitched chuckle, she gives a like a deep guttural sound, and it immediately wakes you up. You're alone in a dark room, but you can hear a commotion outside. Go ahead and roll for priority initiative.
Are we re-rolling?
Oh yeah, everybody go ahead
Oh,
and roll for priority initiative. Oh, quickly, first I'm gonna have you make a endurance skill check.
Why? Oh no, not 1.
For a total of
3.
okay, well it doesn't matter. He got a 3, but it wasn't a nat 1, so you get pushed back.
Oh, okay. It's just pushback.
Yeah, it's just
I
pushed
can
back
handle
up
that.
the hall.
I thought he had like some aura or something.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
Oh
just,
no.
No, just an endurance skill check. Okay,
I believe it.
Okay. Luxalia, what is your priority initiative?
16.
Woo. Zil.
11.
Okay, and Belden.
21. Quick question.
Yes.
Am I still at my current health? Did the bath help me heal at all? Like,
The bath
just my
just helps you
wounds,
remove,
but-
I believe, like
oh, the weary.
yeah, the weariness. But yeah, you're
You're
still at
right.
your current health.
Oh no.
But you get out of bed and you sense that there is a commotion directly outside. The door is right here, by the way. But it's your turn.
Oh,
Movement
okay.
phase, so
Are you almost dead, Belbin?
No, I'm good. I've got about half my health,
Okay.
despite being bloodied.
Okay.
Let's see, how much can I move again? 65 feet.
Oh my
should be
goodness.
20.
Even with my bonus, I am not near your movement.
Belbin explodes out the doorway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Belton's gonna move quickly. He's going. I guess I don't know how he's moving.
But oh dang it.
Go break through the.
5, 10,
The wall.
15. Wait,
But
is the door over here? Or
Door's right here.
Okay.
Let's go through the shoji.
18, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You open the shoji door, and as soon as you look left to right, you see Luxalia running up the hall, nearly upon you. But as you look to the right, you see basically this vision of this large, flaming-looking like creature hovering over Zill. Zill's basically shirt off, only pants wielding an axe, and you.
The Balrog.
Yeah, this thing again raises
I'm the
raises
servant of
about,
the secret
like,
fire.
8 feet. It's almost like hunching over. Like it's like that. It's so tall. I'm gonna actually have you make a mind survival check for me.
Oh no.
I will the light of our Lord.
6.
You gain the frightened status ailment for
Oh no.
one
Belbin,
combat
run!
round. Basically, until
Okay,
the end of this combat round, you can not willingly go closer to it. You can spend a support action to try to shake it off, but that's literally all you can do. But you can, now that you see it over to your right, you cannot willingly. You are terrified of it.
Yeah, let me try to get rid of this thing.
Okay, go ahead and make a mind survival check.
With a D16.
D16. Yep. Using your mind modifier.
A little better. 13.
Still not enough.
Alrighty, I guess I'm staying put.
Okay. Yeah, you're just frozen in fear as this combat is ensuing. Luxalia, you are next. As you come onto the scene, Luxalia is down at the very bottom here.
I made it. Oh, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Wow. Okay. I'll see this. And I say, hell no. And I'll walk up to Zill, seeing him necked, not in his.
As you move 5, 10, I'm gonna have you make a mind survival check. I'll let you, because you were praying this whole time. You can do it with hope.
Sick. Mind. Oh, good. What mind?
Yeah, it's your
20.
20. You definitely feel this overwhelming sense of like this is like, because you fought like Burbledow and everything before, but like this is like the Voiden manifestation of like a true demon. This is horrifying, but you're able to basically push yourself through that fear as you make your way closer. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Good luck, Luxalia. I'm not going any closer.
Stay behind me, Belvin!
Okay. So that's 30 feet of movement. I don't know how much movement your character has.
I have 35. but-
Okay, so you can move 5 feet in any direction if you wish to do so.
Nice. I'll move to Zill's.
You can go ahead and
left.
drag your character if you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fine, I won't be lazy. Nice. I forget. Can I do support actions right now?
Yes, this is
Yes.
the move phase, so support actions are all yours.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Protector of Light.
Yay!
which is 30-foot radius.
Okay.
Is Belbin in that radius?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice. Great. So I'll do that, which is how much? 3? Oh gosh. Here we go. Now I'm down to 7. Zill, you're not looking good, my dude.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, shoot. And then I will. Oh gosh, where do I see how many support actions I have? Sorry, it's been a second.
Oh,
Oh,
you
it's
have
right
3.
there. Okay, I have 3. Okay. I'm gonna do revitalizing touch on on Zill,
Yay!
which is 1d6 plus piety. Good thing I'm fairly pious. What did I just say? 1d6.
Yep.
Yeah. And you. Oh. What's this? I don't know what just happened. Okay, that's 11 points. You're
And
welcome.
then I'm gonna use a reflex support action to use runic blood to add a d12.
Oh, sick.
So, what did you say?
Mr. Tank.
11.
Okay, and then I rolled a 5, so 16.
Nice.
Yeah, and as this
Uh,
happens, Luxalia, you place your hand basically on his shoulder, and you basically pump this this light into him as he begins to heal. But all of his essentially runic tattoos begin to glow blue as just he gets extra
Nice.
healing from that.
Sweet.
Nice.
Man, okay. Sorry, I'm just seeing if. Okay, that's only with mana mending. Okay, so no extra stuff for revitalizing touch. Okay, and then. Okay. Yeah, and then. Because if I use a reflex support action, then that's also using one of
support
my
action.
3, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Then I'll save the last one for that. And I'll say to this demon, "Go back from the darkness from which you come, you foul beast! You are merely a... I'm blanking on the words. Anyway, you're not real, and the light that I wield is... Yeah!
Good, I like it.
He smirks as much as a Voidin demon can smirk, and he goes,
Darkness. I prefer the light.
as almost as if he is drawn closer to you.
Your light is but a counterfeit to the light of Alamnia. Begone, foul beast!
My light is brighter.
As he begins to just like blaze and like this like flames begin to
Liar!
engulf all over. It's not, again, it's not catching anything on fire, and it's not hot coming off of him, but he begins to go into a bigger blaze. Cool. Which I mean is going to be his turn, and he's going to begin muttering in void speech. And he begins to shriek. And this can be heard all throughout the onsen. And if anybody is like there, they are going to hear this. Everybody, I'm gonna have make a faith survival check for me.
What did he just say?
Oh, he was saying,
Come, bring up your doom, torture, peril.
He is invoking a curse.
Oh, good. 11.
I got a 9.
You shall not pass. Sorry, what were we doing?
Faith survival check.
Oh, nice. Because you gotta have faith.
How do you get
Math is hard. 15.
15. Everybody who got below a 10, everybody who got below a 10 begins to be tormented by visions of basically the void. But basically you begin to feel like tortured, almost as if you have a kind of like lost your place in like the current moment. You take 2 points of misery, and you begin to hear throughout the entire onsen just screams as like the people that are here just begin like shrieking and just, like
Dang it.
tormenting. And he just begins to laugh and says, "Yes, good," as he charges in and he initiates a combat challenge.
Melvin's now in misery.
Oh!
No!
Aww.
Dang it,
Back to the
Maroon
end of my
5.
single character.
Which brings us to Zill. Zill, it's your turn.
I'm first going to use Yenru
Okay.
on my axe, so I deal an additional d6 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna wait to hit him.
Attack phase. Belbin, you can technically attack him from where you're at. With if you have any ranged attack options on you.
You might hit one of us.
Yeah, I don't think Melvin. He's not much of a thrower.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, though. He is a bowler.
Chuck,
He's a
gonna
bowler,
pull
but not a
down the hall. Luxalia and Zill are the pins. Okay. Luxalia, it is your turn. So you have, I believe, 2 attack actions? One attack action? One attack.
One, yeah. Just trying to see if can I use any art up close or?
Yeah, you can. It's basically within 5 feet to whatever the maximum range of the art is.
Okay.
You can
but I
also
can use my
your,
staff, right?
Yes, you can also use your staff
Okay.
to do elemental damage or whatever the element your staff is.
Nice.
Doesn't that cost mana though?
It costs some mana to use.
Okay, but it costs mana to use an art either way.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just
anything
boop
I
'em with
do
your staff.
costs mana.
You can just boop them with your staff, which doesn't cost anything.
Is it just blunt
Yeah, it's
force
just impact
damage?
damage, yes. You're just Gandalf booping them.
Blunt force trauma.
Nice. Okay, let me see.
And then you can wield your staff one hand or two hand for
right.
different damage. So.
Max, do you know what this glow twig staff is? It's on there,
No.
and I didn't fill it out, so who knows
it
what kind
probably-
of
You have,
damage
so
I
you,
mean-
I know you have a flame element one. You
Yeah.
have a light element one, but I think
in
the
frost.
light element one is
It's the Silverwood
the silverwood one.
The
Is your
glow
light
twig.
element?
bamboo staff.
I'm just gonna do this. 'cause I'm thinking
No,
it's
my silverwood
good
staff is
idea.
frost.
Okay, it's the frost
Frost.
element.
Yeah,
I don't know
We'll
what-
say
I'll
it's
use
flame. Flame element.
that one.
Yeah, because I know for sure you have a flame element one.
Yeah,
Yes, I
that's
do.
just a regular ash staff.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it's just.
Okay, then it's a
Yeah.
light one.
And I also
Sure.
have glow twig staff. The
Yeah,
glow twig is
I
light.
think the glow twig one is a light staff.
Nice. Sick. Okay. Well, I'll use the frost one.
We're all messing with Cole's character sheet.
Let's go. It's the help of Alomnia. Yeah,
Perks of
and
being
I
in
will
virtue.
attack it.
Okay.
Just
Go ahead and make an
'cause I
attack
have a
roll. So the
+30.
attack roll is going to be using, I believe, your elemental score. No. Attack roll for the staff is whatever is written down on your
Attack's
character sheet.
physical.
I think it
That's
has.
crazy.
I think it's already written down on your character sheet. Should
What
be.
do you mean? One-handed, 1d10 plus 3. Oh no, that's damage.
Does it have a to
That's
hit roll?
if you boop.
No.
Okay, so this silverwood staff is going to be a +3 to hit, but if you're doing like elemental, it's going to be whatever the elemental +1 mana. But it's going to be your or your mind modifier. That basically is that your hit +3 for being proficient with it.
Do stabs have the ability to cause infection?
That was a lot of information.
Mind
Um,
modifier. So it basically rolls
so that it'd
d16
be
plus your mind
Yeah.
Staff
modifier
infection.
+3.
Okay. I think I missed. It was in that one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as you blast it with basically this frost staff, this chilling aura just passes right through it as it just goes.
I need to practice with this one more.
It'll take more than that.
Great.
Yeah. Get back, demon.
And MNF, he's gonna go ahead and make his attacks at
In the name of Alamnia, be silent, fiend!
He is going to go ahead and make a swipe at each of you. So first swipe's going to be going at Luxalia.
Good. Come at me, bruh.
And that is going to be a 14 against your RV to hit.
Dang it. Yeah, that hits.
You do have your light shield, so it reduces the damage by 5. And
Yeah.
What's
And
the
he
additional
takes-
effect? And then he takes whatever.
He takes my faith modifier. I don't know. This has changed so many times. What is it now?
It has. It's the faith
On
modifier.
a success, deal. Wait, well, am I on? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh gosh, where am I? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, faith modifier.
Survival check.
Which-
Well, so
Nope, he just takes it.
takes the
He
damage.
just takes it.
Okay,
8.
How much is that? 8. Oh my God. He whacks you, and it does
Nice.
7 light damage.
Minus 5?
Minus 5.
So 2.
So 2. And the basically like this light shield explodes and it radiates and then begins to attack him, but instead of damaging him, it seems to embolden him. He heals 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
No. Oh no.
It's a good twist.
The
That's a good
one
twist on
time my armor would be helpful, I'm not wearing it.
Because yours heals you too, right?
Yeah, it does.
And he's gonna go ahead and make a strike against Zil.
It would take forever.
This is going to be a 13 against your RV.
Yep.
And what? And so he's gonna go ahead and heal another 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Note to self: don't use this again.
Ever.
And you are
Not
going
ever,
to
just
take
right now.
11 points of light damage.
So 6.
Minus 5. Yeah, 6.
That part's nice, at least.
So how much of my armor do I need to put on to get the enchantment?
You have to have the whole thing on.
Dang it.
But he is then going to use his final attack, which is again the breath. I'm going to have the two of you do a fortitude survival check for me.
Nice.
17.
Fortitude.
Mhm.
17 as well.
All right. So you guys take half damage.
Okay.
And that's going to be 22 points halved, so 11.
Question.
Yes.
Does manic counter? Oh, it has charges.
Yes, and you can use it in this case if you wanted to do so.
Nah, I survived. It's fine.
If is that light
11.
breath? Is that an elemental attack?
It is.
63.
It's a elemental attack art, so it does elemental damage.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and that is the Zil. Go ahead.
Swinging my axe twice.
All right, go ahead.
15.
15 hits.
Hey! And I deal an extra d6. So this is good. 11. 13, 21. And we're swinging again. Still with Goric, if that matters. I don't even know.
Yep. Go ahead and swing again.
11.
11 will not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So the first one, you basically like helm splitter right down the middle of him, and again it catches, and it actually begins to it splits his face in half as his kind of like jaw opens back up and then closes back, and he says,
Feisty.
and his eyes begin to look over the head at Belvin, who's being tormented, and he begins to smile. As you miss your second attack.
No.
I'm going to have you guys make both Luxalia and Zil endurance skill checks for your positioning rules.
Is this... I forgot this last turn. Is this still considered that I'm engaged in a combat challenge with only one enemy?
Yes, because it's only one enemy.
Great, I get hope. I don't think Luxalia changes that, but...
Yeah, it's one enemy as opposed to just your
Maybe Belvin.
Depends on whose side you're on. Yeah, just wait for the guy behind you to start.
Endurance 12.
12. All right, and Luxalia.
9.
9. He got an 8, so you guys pushed him back.
Yeah.
Only one of you needed to get higher than him.
You shall not pass.
As you basically, your holy aura begins to push him back, and he goes. And he looks around and he sees the door over to his right, but he also looks at Belbin as if to make a decision. I'm gonna have the 3 of you roll priority initiative again.
Nice.
11.
16.
Sorry.
Is this the third combat round for 11 for Zil?
Maybe?
8.
Crazy. Okay. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and begin the combat round with MNF. He
No.
looks at all of you. He got a nat 16, so that's good. But he looks around and he sees all of his potential options, and he says,
I can sense strength in you. No matter. You will kneel to my light.
as he begins to like brighten like the entire area. I'm gonna have all of you make a fortitude survival check. All 3 of you.
I can't roll worth the
Kind of
crap.
glad I'm not here.
12.
What's
Just hanging
new?
with a bird.
Nat 1 for a 7.
Belvin, you're really helping.
I rolled a
Thanks.
1, a 2, and a 4. I can't roll anything.
The only thing I'm
Zil.
rolling good on is initiative.
Maybe you should have used your
11.
turn to run away.
All 3 of you gained the blinded status ailment until the bottom of the combat round, meaning
Oh
all
my
of
God.
your actions towards him will be with despair. So, with that, he says, yes. And as you all kind of like cover your eyes, like you can barely see, just like shadow visages in front of you. He has temporarily blinded you, which means he can move however he wants. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull him off the map. And move him.
Can we hear his foot?
Yeah, he's got no feet. He's like a hovering mist. As he moves silently away, and it becomes eerily silent in here. It is Belbin's turn. Belbin, you are technically no longer frightened of him since it lasted only 1 combat round, but you are blinded.
Yeah.
Which means you're not subjected to his fright again if you are within the area. So,
Ooh, yeah.
because you can't see
Alright.
him.
Well, where does Belvin want to go? It doesn't really matter where he goes. Does it?
I don't even know, man.
Alright, let's... Does Belvin want to join the fight with him? Not really.
He's
One...
frightened, blind, being tormented. Just a
Yeah,
nightmare.
I think Belvin's just going to keep his distance from the other 2 and have the guy pop up right behind him. That's all he will do for right now.
Okay.
That's all he's going to do for right now.
Okay. Zil.
Can Zil vaguely remember the direction Belbin is in?
Yeah, behind.
Boop. That's what I got.
Perfect. Luxalia.
He's bringing the battle to you.
Well, he wants to protect you, and he doesn't know where else
That's
to
true,
go. Not right now.
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I'm also gonna stumble back to the best of my ability using echolocation and my voice. Oh, wait, hey, wait, who's there? Where are you? Speak to me. Hoo-ah!
Are you gonna move? Are you moving?
Yeah. In kind of the direction. Actually, I'll have put my hand on Zill, so as he's moving, I'll kind of come along. And I'll be like, Belbin, where are you? Speak to me.
Belpin can hear this.
Belvin's not. Yeah, he's not responding. He doesn't want any part of what's going on. He's already
He's blinded. He's
residually
afraid.
fearful. Yeah.
He's receiving visions of torment.
Yeah. He's not very. He doesn't really care what's going on in this room anymore, but he's terrified of his own shadow in his mind.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's not helpful because I was gonna give you something to help, but that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Belvin, he
It's
hunts
all
alone.
good. No, it's all good. I'm just going
Despite
through to
Jack's
see
advice.
what the heck I
Despite Jack's
have
advice, yeah.
to see if I have anything that will help in any way, shape, or form. You know what? Because what else am I gonna do in a moment like this? I'm gonna get out my golden censer
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start praying and blessing things.
Make a piety skill check for me.
Alright. And I'll say, I do not need my eyes to see. Nice. That was piety?
Piety. Yep.
Oh, baby. 20.
20. As you begin, you light basically the sensor and everything, and you begin to swing it around, and this like smoke, this very fragrant, holy smell begins to fill up this corridor. It seems almost as if the screams that are like throughout begin to kind of dampen a little bit, as you begin to like hone your senses and focus, and you begin to hear actually the basically like settling like interior screams of this demon as this holy like smoke begins to fill the corridor. You're able to see exactly where he is. I sense exactly where he is.
Nice. I like that. Then
So you still have movement. Still your turn in the
yeah.
support phase,
I'll
so.
move 5, 10. Oh, sorry. My mouse sucks and starts grabbing the wrong stuff. Really need to get a new one. I'll move there. And then would it be a support action to like shove Belbin behind me?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Do you know that I'm there?
Oh yeah, like you make your way like within 5 feet, and you can like feel the physical presence because you're kind of moving blindly in the direction of like where like Emineth is, and in the process you can like feel like there's a physical presence of somebody right next to you, and it's not
Nice.
Zill because you had your hand on his shoulder as you were
Yeah.
moving forward. So chances are it's Belbin.
I'll grab Belbin and I'll say, "Get behind me, friend," and I'll move him behind me. While at the same time, is that a support action to do
Yeah,
that?
you can do that. Are you
Okay.
resisting this, Belbin, or are you just doing it?
He's in his head. You could throw him against a wall.
Okay,
Okay.
and then I'll cast Shimmer on him.
Okay.
So he gets a +2 modifier to all mind, faith, and charm survival checks for the next. Oh wait, I gotta get the right one for the next 2 combat rounds. So there you go.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Xalia.
Yeah, man. Got you.
And that brings us. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
The sensor is being swung, which means you are no longer equipped with your weapon.
Yeah.
But the sensor is being swung, and it brings to the combat round, and you begin to hear in the Glyvan tongue, actually, not even in like a tongue that you can understand. He says,
You've pissed me off for the last time.
As he begins just unleashing fury upon you, Luxalia. So,
Language.
first attack is going to be a 18 against your RV.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
It's going to be 7 points of light damage.
Nice.
Second attack.
Too bad I don't resist light damage, even though that's my thing. Do I resist anything? How would I know?
You should have resistances, whether it comes from. I'd have to look at your character sheet.
I'm sorry. Where on my sheet would I see resistances?
I know, I gotta look at your character sheet. I don't have it.
Oh,
pulled
okay.
up. Give me 1 second.
Nice. All right. Sorry, guys.
Hey, these are good
Okay.
things for me to know, because when I'm making new character sheets in the future, I can have an easy place to put these things for you guys. I guess the only way is if you go through like your equipped items to see if anything has that. But
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Right now on your guys' character sheets as they are, it doesn't have anything like that. So
That's fine.
I know Yuki has like cold damage resistance or like frost damage
Yeah.
resistance. So that's the only
Just
one that
didn't
I
know
know.
if yeah, and I don't think it's one of my like yeah. So no. Okay.
Second attack is going to be a 14 against your RV.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a total of 8 points of light damage.
Ouch.
And then the last one is going to be his breath, so I'm going to have you make a mind survival check. This is also... No, nobody else is in the radius of that. Actually, no, it's a cone. So. I guess that would be both Zill and Belbin. Would be Belbin, you have +2 to your roll for...
Even though I'm blocking
fortitude
Belbin
survival
with my
checks.
body.
yeah, even so. Yeah, fortitude
what kind of
checks.
survival check?
Not good.
Fortitude.
Not good.
Fortitude.
I think I failed this one, guys.
Oh boy.
This is where Luxalia dies.
I hope not.
It's a 9.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
15.
You all pass.
Hey.
You have to remember that these are changing DCs because I roll basically a check and it's based off of like what he rolls, similar to like how you guys do
Oh.
it. So these are changing DCs, and so he got a nat 1 on it. So
Oh, sick.
you guys still take half damage.
Thank you,
but
Alomnia.
yeah, really. Okay, that's gonna be a total of 16 points halved, so that's gonna be 8 points of light damage to all of you.
Ouch. 8 points.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Kitsune, I'm not seeing anywhere on my sheet where I summon it anymore. Was that an art? Was that?
It is a, I believe, cultural feature,
It is. It is a cultural feature.
which
Yeah, I'm
would
not
be.
seeing it on my sheet, but I can put it in there.
I think it's under your where it's you have a section. Where did I put it?
Player information.
Player information, and it should be there. I think you have like a stat block for it there, don't you?
I do have a whole like page that's just the stat block. I just don't see like
Okay, so the
how much mana it costs to like summon and whatnot.
Okay, well, I will say for now, I might change this later because for some reason it's not on your character sheet. I'm gonna say it costs 3 mana to summon it, if you wish to do so as a support action.
Okay.
And then it moves on any time during your turn in both phases.
Okay.
Cool. Positioning rules, meaning Luxalia, or unless you want to try to like some kind of unarmed strike him, because technically Luxalia you can do that. Zill, technically you can throw stuff if you want to in while you're blinded.
No, I got no idea what's going on.
Okay. Well, then we'll start with Belbin first, because Belbin's got something he can do.
Alrighty, we're gonna go for the arrow cutter.
Okay.
So deals well the hit. It's a D16 plus mind. That one, never mind.
Oh, wow, this is.
I'm blind. I don't know where this thing would shoot off to. So
Yeah, as Belbin just begins to just like shoot arrow cutters like around. Luxalia. You can technically unarmed strike if you wish to do so. You're basically attacking with no additional modifier, so it's just a straight D16 roll. It can be against the DV, and damage if you were to hit would just be your physical modifier.
What if I tried to smack it with the Therible? Not the Therible, the sensor.
Yeah, the sensor. Yeah, it'd be the same. It'd still be an unarmed strike,
okay.
but I would say it would do light element
Extra
damage.
holy.
Oh,
Not light
no,
element, like
element
holy,
damage.
holy element damage.
Oh, nice. A whole new element damage. Big. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I'm going to get an at 16 and crit this bad boy back to hell. Very good. No, it was a 10.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't hit.
Dang.
So, as you just start swinging the sensor around, whacking against the walls.
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to I'm gonna have you make a contested endurance skill check for positioning.
Nice. I'm also going to pray to Alamnia and say, Alamnia, in your name, send this demon back from whence it came.
All right, endurance, that sucker.
Good rhyme scheme.
Endurance. 10?
10. All right. Well, he got a 15, so you get moved
okay.
backwards. Fortunately, you can move back, so he doesn't get an extra strike.
Nice.
Backwards 1 that way. Which brings us. You guys are no longer blinded as your visions kind of come clear.
Huzzah!
Immediately, as this comes into vision, you can see that Eminef is he's looking a little bit pissed off. Go ahead and roll combat initiative.
We got
gonna
this.
That's what I want.
Yuki, where you at, girl?
I'm chilling with my axe beak. This is what you get.
Homies.
What you get.
What I get? What did I do?
All right,
I
Belbin.
went
That's
to
what you all
sleep.
get for sleeping.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
13.
13.
I don't think this is the message we want to give people. 7.
Zil. A 7 for
Nat 1.
for a total of what?
3.
Hey, what
Because
is?
I cannot roll to
Doing it
save
with
my
my
life.
Luxalia, this all depends on you. You're the one that rolling over like a 2.
Good.
Belbin, it's your turn.
Whoa, that's a cool dice.
But at the start of your turn, because you can see him, I'm gonna have you repeat your mind survival check for the frightened.
It didn't work. I did. It didn't work.
We need it didn't work.
I think you
I'm
get plus
going
2.
to-
You get plus 2 on it as well.
I know. I'm looking at my mind. Let me
Another
refresh my
now
mind.
watch.
You're looking at your
that's
mind.
An
That's
8. That's an 8 with the plus 2 with my
Nice.
modifier. With this.
You are afraid of him for
Oh.
just one combat round, so you can't get closer. But
Okay.
yeah, you're frightened.
You can let him come to you.
Delightful.
Technically, that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Do I want to stay where I am? No, I'm gonna go behind Zill.
Great,
No, I'm
thanks.
gonna go over here. Actually, I don't want to line.
Any other day, that would be the right decision.
Hey, do you want to hold the golden sensor so I can actually do something?
If you want to throw it to me. No, actually, I don't.
Yeah, that's
He's
checks
no
out.
longer virtuous or neutral.
Yeah.
All right.
It stings.
Ooh, why is it spicy?
What flavor is this sensor? Spice.
Surrounded by heathens.
Okay. Well, that's Belbin's turn, right? Anything else?
Yep.
Okay,
No, that's
Luxalia.
Nice. It's a support action to drink something, or is it?
Yeah, if it's in your adventurer's pouch, it's a support action.
Alright, let's see what I got. Improved mana
Drink some milk.
potion. I have an improved mana potion. That's pretty good. Okay. Then I'm gonna cast mana mending
Okay.
on Zill. Can I see again?
Yeah, everybody can see. Your vision comes back into focus.
So 1d12 plus 8.
1d12 plus 8.
Oh, wow.
It could be worse. You could be
Horrible
fighting
roll.
MNF with pirates.
10. Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's been a minute, guys. I'm so sorry.
10.
Yeah. So everyone within 10 feet. Is Belvin within 10 feet of Zill?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
In 10 feet.
So we all heal. Wait, was it based? Oh gosh, sorry. Is it based on piety? Piety. Okay, so 7.
Okay, I'm gonna use my second charge of runic blood to add a d12 to that.
Okay.
And then, guess what? Wait, how much was mana mending? Is that 2?
19.
Oh, it's only 1? Bruh. Let's go. I'm gonna do that again.
Okay.
Just gonna heal us through.
Crazy.
Oh, there we go. 17 points.
Oh!
On that one, I am going to use my spiritual resonance and double that heal.
Oh my god!
The amount of healing that just happened is nuts.
Yeah, Luxalia is just like, not letting this happen. Don't go down on me. As he just, boom,
Wait.
just like,
Quick question. I don't think it actually matters much. Oh, no, it does. On Luxalia's... Oh, all allies. Well, if she is within a 10-foot radius of the target, does she also heal?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm healing
Oh.
myself.
yeah. You can, yeah,
Great.
she can technically heal like on herself and then be like the main person to,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can.
You're
target
just the
yourself with it.
most central. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you already thought of that.
Yeah, no worries. That's the one thing I do. The one thing I do well. I do other things. Just not well. And yeah, while I'm singing this, I'm gonna be like, all creatures of our God-ed King, and it's gonna be great. And yeah.
You just begin to hear screams from Eminem, like, "Oh, it's horrible."
As Zill and I just sing in different keys, and it's just great.
Different keys, tempos, pitches, all of the
Yes,
above.
yes.
But the thing is,
it's
that's
good,
not the
it's
horrible
good.
part about it, for at least for him.
Yeah.
That actually
yeah.
is the most appealing
And then
part.
I will drink my mana potion for my last support.
Okay. Are you moving at all, or are you staying where you are?
I guess I'll. Yeah, I guess I'll move.
Re-engage.
As I'm singing with my thereble or with my sensor.
Terrible.
Creatures of our God-ed King.
Zill, it is your turn.
I'm gonna. Okay, use the reflex support action.
Is Luxalia not praying? Did I miss that check?
Oh no, she already passed it from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, if you pass it once, then you're immune to it.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna run at him.
Perfect.
That's it. That's all I got.
Again, I want you guys to think too about your positioning when you're doing stuff, because if he can position yourself to where if he loses, you get extra attacks on him. Just things to think about. I'm doing that against you, so make
Noted.
sure you do that against my guys too.
Would this trap him?
Yes,
Or would it
absolutely,
have
'cause
to
he
be
has to move
like-
within 5 feet if he loses. So basically, anywhere, like if you were here, he can move 5 feet back either way. and
Gotcha.
be out, so that's good.
Then I'm gonna do that. Thanks for the reminder.
Also, anything else for support actions?
Engage him in a combat challenge.
Which brings us to the top of the combat round with attack actions. Belbin's out of commission. Luxalia,
Can I try my
Wow.
arrow cutter again now?
can you try your arrow cutter? I would say you're trying your arrow cutter for the first time here because technically you can't do it during the movement phase. So
Okay.
arrow cutter for the first time here.
Yeah. Let's see. 16, don't fail me now. There we go. Thanks, Dane.
You're welcome.
That'll be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Ooh, yeah. So it deals. Let me find my D10. Woo! It deals 13 earth elemental damage.
Okay.
And then it inflicts 2 damage over time at the end of the combat round until he's dead or we're dead.
Yes. Go Belbin.
Yeah, basically this arrow cutter cuts through like over the top of Luxalia's head, and she can feel it between her ears as it just like strikes Emineth, and he goes, and you begin to see kind of like this green begin to swirl up in like his radiant flames that he has going. Yeah, he's not feeling it. Luxalia.
Question on Mana Blast, it says deals 2+ mind elemental damage to each target. What kind of damage is that?
Mana damage.
Yeah, it's just elemental damage. It doesn't have resistance. It's basically like unresisted damage, essentially.
Okay.
But it's considered like RV for like the elemental effect.
Sure. And then it says up to 3 targets. So can I target him 3
You
times?
can target him 3 times.
Nice.
Nice. I will do that. Yeah.
Mana Blast.
I'm gonna use that. That's 2.
Elemental weapons.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. What do I do for that? It just says
It just hits.
deals.
Oh,
it
never
just
mind.
hits.
Yep.
No,
it's
it doesn't.
Wait, but it does say-
D16 plus mind.
D16
So roll a
plus
D16, add your
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
mind modifier.
Against the RV.
yeah. Please hit. Ooh. Okay. Decent roll. Plus mind is mind. Oh, the mind modifier plus 5. Nice. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Woohoo!
Sick. I think that just does because it does 2 plus mind, which my mind is 5, so 7 times 3. 21.
21. You put out your hand and you
Yeah.
unleash this like manic blast. It's just like boom, 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 and it's basically it's kind of like almost this like bluish kind of like light that like pulses through. And you can see that it like fades like his visage every time you do it. So that's 21. Okay. Sweet. And he pissed off as demons tend to be just normally. Because he didn't attack last combat round, he's going to go ahead and add 1 attack action to his something he can do. Or not attack. He didn't do anything during the support phase, so he can convert one of his support actions to an attack action. He's going to do 2 attacks to... he's going to do 1 attack to each of you, and then he's going to do 2 area attacks. So first attack against Luxalia, against the RV. That's going to be a 14.
Yeah.
For
Is
total-
that his minimum? My goodness, you have said
I keep
14.
I keep rolling the same thing. That's going to be a 6 points of light element damage against Zill. That is going
Regular attacks aren't that strong.
to be
He gets a lot of them.
9 against
Yep.
Harvey. Okay, and that's going to be a total of 9 points of light element damage. And then he's going to do
I hate not having my armor.
Okay, the freaking healing.
he's going to do 2
Yeah, no, the
breath
healing
weapons
is
at
good.
Luxalia.
Oh my.
It does not hit Belbin. But he's
Make
going
me
to do
a
2 breath weapons.
channel of your
Fortitude survival check. 2 of them for me.
2 of them. All right. First one is an 18.
Okay, that passes.
The second one. Wait, is my fortitude a 7? Hold on. Nice. The second one is a 23.
Okay, you
Here's
pass.
my question: what's Thordane doing during all this?
Yeah,
He's
where is that
technically.
Well, yeah, that's right. He's taking people back to
Yep,
the
taking people back.
Lombard, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Oh.
I thought he was just sleeping through all this.
Make me a channel of your peace.
You survive both of them as basically this light, not mana, but this light energy pours over you for a total of, since you passed both, I can just total them. 38 points of damage, halved, light damage.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow.
What would those individually be?
38, 50.
Does it matter?
Wait.
Yes.
19?
Okay, the first one was a 16, and the other one was a whatever minus 16 is.
22.
22.
8 plus
I'll
11,
take the
so
22
19.
one.
Okay. Yeah, that's
so
right. You can
22
do
would be halved, would be 11. Halved would be 6.
that. 6.
Or does it round up or down?
It rounds up.
Okay, so I take 6 damage. Luxalia takes.
I took 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks.
Wow. Wow. What the heck? Okay, I like that.
Together.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Great.
All right, and it is Zill's turn.
I am going to attempt to runic sundering him.
Okay.
This is against his RV. Dang it, 11.
Does not hit.
Let me bring your love.
Then, in that case, I'm gonna try to. Oh, I don't even know. I'm just gonna swing. I don't know, man.
Your healing power.
Hey, now I roll good.
Where there's doubt
Um,
you faith in you.
15, 23.
Okay, 23. That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
16 damage.
16 damage. As you swing, you can constantly screaming, Goric! It's just,
Goric!
It doesn't make- Goric! And the swing that you bring down upon him, you say Goric, and it cleaves through him, and similar to the other fashion where it like cut him in half before, it does that, and like he just completely is like cut in half, and he's just like two halves of a specter as he like sinks together into like the floor and kind of like the smoky blood, and like along basically the wood like grains, you can see that like his energy begins to flow back into your room.
I'm chasing him.
All right, you do so. You chase him here. Technically, that's the end of the combat. You chase him into the room. And you see that like his energy has gone up back into the void pendant that is sitting into, and you can see that it's like glowing faintly.
The pendant is?
The pendant is
The broken pendant.
the broken pendant.
We're gonna Goric it again and just smash it.
Okay, as you do so, I'm gonna have you make a piety skill check for me.
No, Sil. Well, it's still broken.
Make a piety
I
skill
hope
check.
this will actually kill him. That is my hope.
I think it'll just re-release him.
It might. 12.
Get back out here!
12.
We're not done with you yet.
You basically take your axe and you
Maybe
sunder
for
it down onto the table, and you can feel it like where it impacts. It actually breaks the table like underneath you as you shout Goric. And immediately, like things as you have like this impact, basically this blinding light like flashes from it, only visible to you, as you see like basically like eyes looking directly into yours, glowing a pale blue, like as if somebody's like looking right at you. And as everything comes back into view, you have sundered not only the table, but the table that's there, but the pendant is completely cleaved in two, and there's no longer any source of energy. You have learned the power words Goric.
What does that do?
Essentially what it does is you have one use of it that you can use per Haven Rest, and when you basically it's a reflex support action, and when you use it to slay a creature that is a Voidin, it banishes them completely from the realm. So, but it has to be the killing blow of it though. So you can't just like use it and it immediately banishes it. So their HP has to be 0 in order for that to happen. You have no
Um,
idea what the effect of this is going to be in on void crystals and whatnot. But as far as like the physical enemies, it has the ability to just like banish them back to the void.
On a killing blow on a voidin creature, they are banished.
I have a question about the banishment.
Yes.
I have a question.
What,
Go ahead, Max.
so it's a reflex support action.
It's a reflex support action on top of your attack action that
Okay.
slays it.
So
Yes.
if someone else gets the killing blow, is there the possibility to like basically come in and kick the body?
No, it
Beat that dead
it
horse.
has to be your weapon attack that slays it.
Okay.
Okay, my question about the banishment to the void. Is it like how normal demons work, where like if they just go back to hell, they get mocked a bunch and then they can repossess?
Technically, yes. So
So it does nothing.
So no, it does.
Nothing.
It does. It basically ends the encounter. But the way that it works is how like the void crystals work in Everlast is that's like the conduit from how they move from the void into basically the realm of Everlast, because Everlast is still kind of protected by Alomnia, even though he left. Everlast, he's in Landisrain, he still has like a protection over it, and so like the only way that they're able to like manifest themselves and are bound to Everlast is via void crystals. So you've banished it from like the current realm to the void, and because there's no active void crystals or like void conduits such as like this trinket, he can't remanifest in it. But they can through like other means via void crystals and stuff. So with that being the case, like he's gone right now. Like he cannot come back because his void pendant is broken.
Nice.
So
Wait, so did Zil kill him?
Zil did.
So
Wow.
did
what
I
are the
just
odds?
spend the
Slayer
one
of
charge
demons.
of that?
Yeah, you just spent the one charge of that.
Okay, great.
And with that, we're gonna take a very quick break. Probably be
I
back
put
in
my
about
armor on.
5 minutes. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
Sounds good. Thanks for
but-
joining us. It was a good
Yeah.
time.
We did it. We didn't die.
You didn't die. You did some good healing and all that kind of stuff. But we'll be back in 5 minutes. If you guys will all mute yourselves, we will see you all on the flip side.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. And we are back. How's it going, everybody?
Can I see the card?
We are
card?
back, and
Yes,
we
yes, it
are ready to
It
go.
was on them.
Oh, I didn't see. Shoot.
Okay. Well, Cole's gone, so I can go ahead and pop up Luxalia's character, but that is where everything has ended. So Emineth is no longer there, and Zill and company. What do you do in this moment?
Is my Peter Tingle gone?
Peter Tingle is gone.
Guys.
You feel no sense of void anywhere. You're far enough away, too, from the Prime Void Crystal that you can't feel that either. But there's no trace of void anywhere near you.
He's gone. Fully gone. I feel nothing. We did it.
I feel miserable.
I mean, okay, yes, I agree. But as far as like the actual void goes, it's gone.
It's okay, Belbin. We all feel miserable sometimes. You almost died earlier, so it's okay to feel miserable about these things, but time will heal.
What time is it?
Currently, it's about 2:30 a.m.
Is it still possible to go back to bed and finish our Haven rest?
Yeah, you just would have to extend your sleep by about an hour.
Should we just convene in the morning
Yeah, maybe.
and go back to sleep?
Is Yuki still not back yet?
She's fine.
It's a slow wobble up the hill.
Yeah, you have to take care of some very injured axe beaks.
And I'm carrying 2 of them like this. It's good.
She's fine. She's fine.
Just resting. We were taking a break.
Yeah.
Got some Gatorade from the ships.
All right, Belvin's going back to sleep.
Zilla's going back to sleep.
Yeah, we'll debrief about this in the morning.
Luxalia, as she kind of prepares and like packs her sensor up, she notices that much of the screams seem to have dissipated, but she's going to spend the rest of the time before she goes to sleep going in and checking in on everybody. If someone will have a something pulled up for her, the character sheet.
I got it.
If you can make a faith survival check, that would be awesome for her.
Faith survival.
So not
Oh,
all the screams are gone, or
No,
are
they're all
the
gone.
screams
All the screams are
Okay.
gone.
Okay.
But there's relative chaos in like the minutes after the event. There's like people that are kind of like to and fro figuring out like what's happening, and people are checking in on each other. And Luxali is going to be one of those people that does that, as both Zill and Belbin go back to bed.
13.
13. She can go ahead and remove 1 point of weariness, or not weariness, of misery.
Wonderful. So gain a point of virtue, I guess?
Gain a point of virtue. Yep.
Awesome. Awesome.
And with that, Yuki, you continue to walk up Takai Town, like the steps, and you have both Burke and Yukio with you, along with the 2 babies, and people kind of like part as they see you move, and you actually see a lot of the people that are there pay extra special close attention to Burke. As Burke, basically up until Yukio was there, was the reigning champion of like the Axebeak races, and so people are like happy that like Burke is alive. They're happy Yukio's alive too, because I guess Yukio is the most recent champion. But yeah, as you take them up to the onsen.
Yeah, I have a couple of them help me with the babies because Yuki's pretty tired too.
Mhm.
And yeah, as she goes up, she says, "Unfortunately, the rest of the Axebeaks, as far as that we've seen, are either gone or slaughtered. I think in the morning we should send a group down there to see what we can do and see if there are any ones like these." And she gestures to the babies. But at least for the time that I saw, these were the only ones that were there and survived. But where is everyone, by the way? Has everyone gone back up top?
And the people that you do meet, they're going to be in kind of like this lower part of the city, and yeah, they gesture back up to the onsen, and they said that Yeah, most everybody is sleeping for the evening up in the onsen.
Well, she's gonna take the birds up to the onsen and gonna let them hang out and soak with the monkeys for a bit.
Monkeys are still in the
sh-
onsen.
Yeah.
They're hanging out.
They know Yuki though. The big one does.
The big one knows Yuki. That's
The big
true.
one knows Yuki, and so
And
like,
there's
we're a
actually
little-
other like people that are like in the area as well, like there. But like the monkeys aren't being like violent towards them or
Sweet.
flinging poop or anything like that. So
That's good.
yeah, the monkeys are pretty docile at the moment.
All right. Well, she gets maybe some of the servants who are willing.
And by the
To
time
help.
by the time you arrive too, it's like 3 a.m. and you can see
Nice.
that there is just like relative chaos that had like
Oh.
ensued there. Like people are like shaking and like eyes like looking like all like they're traumatized. But I mean, you wouldn't know the difference other than like
Yeah.
if they just experienced something or if like they've just been freed from a bunch of pirates.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem all that out of the ordinary.
Yeah, Yuki doesn't seem like it's out of the ordinary if that's the case. And she goes through and she says, "Hi, I'm back. Well, is there any way we can bathe these birds? They are not in great shape."
Some of the more put together individuals come up and they take the birds and they go and take them into the onsen, but also do what they can to like clean them up and dress their wounds and whatnot. So
Well, Yuki will look around to see if she recognizes anyone and what's going on in the chaos. And
Luxalia, she is going to be on the second floor. And so Yuki, as you make your way up to go try to find a room for the night, you've been given basically like robes and towels and stuff, and they just tell you take an empty room. As you go up the stairs, Luxalia, she is walking back from across the other hall, and you could tell there's like kind of like deep bags under, but there's kind of like a soft smile, and she says, "Oh, welcome back, Yuki. You missed quite the ordeal."
well, it was quite a long night, wasn't it? And your performance as Alomnia's guardian was quite spectacular. But I have good news. And she goes on to explaining all like she went down to the arena and found Yukio and some of the other axe speaks, including Burke, the reigning, or not the reigning champion, but the previous champion, and some babies. And it's like, isn't that great? Not everyone died, just some people.
She actually listens to you in silence, and as you explain everything, you can see like there's kind of like a smile that's like a large smile on her face, and her eyes actually begin to well up with tears, and she's like, "Praise Alomnia!" As she goes over and she like actually gives you like a huge hug. She says, "You wouldn't believe what we experienced here. We saw the demon Emineth again, but it was actually his manifestation, and he caused quite torment to the people that were here. I've been spending the past 30 minutes just doing all that I can to try to calm many people down, but his presence was known here, and I think it's rattled a lot of people."
Yuki looks at her and says, "But how is that possible? We defeated Favalia, didn't we? Shouldn't he be back in the void?"
"Oh yeah. Do you remember that void pendant that Zil picked up?"
The one that the cowardly pirate dropped and was like praying to? That one?
"It was possessed."
Oh. So, and Yuki looks very puzzled, a little confused, but a little worried, and says, so it was possessed, but
"Oh,
how
don't worry. It's gone now. Zil took care of that. I'm sure he could tell you everything in the morning about it all, but he is sleeping soundly along with Belbin."
And she's still very confused. Basically, going through her mind is how, if it's in a pendant, how does it just like suddenly come out of a pendant? She's confused about that. But she's like, "Oh, okay, well, as long as everything's okay. Is there anything I can do? I'm kind of tired, but is there anything I can do before going to bed?"
She kind of like looks around, and most everything is decently in order, and she's like, "I'm actually thinking about trying to get some sleep too. We have a lot to do tomorrow. Whether it's helping with the axe beaks or hunting down pirates or whatever the case,
Yeah.
helping to rebuild the town. It's we've got a lot to do."
Well, let's tuck in early for the night. I guess. What time is it? Seems kind of late.
Oh, it's like 3
Speaking of
a.m.
which- Oh, well, let's tuck in late for the night.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Lead the
early
way,
if it's the
Luxalia.
morning. It's fine. Here, I have a room you can share with me. Most of the rooms are full.
All right. All right.
And you go
Yeah,
to sleep for the
Yuki
night.
was thinking about the onsen, but with the monkeys there, she's a little nervous about that after the flinging experience for testing out Everlast battle mechanics. So,
Yep.
you know, it's good
And
stuff.
with that, all of you can complete a haven rest. As you sleep.
Yes.
So restore everything.
Wait, I needed that. I had 0 mana. I had 69 HP. Now I'm back max. Nice.
A
Great, let's go break a void crystal.
a new day arises as it nears around noon. You wake up as if it's like the first time you've got a good night's sleep in a really long time. Regular shifts that were set the night before have been going throughout most of the morning and the rest of the night to protect the town, and there has been no sense of pirate activity during the night. It seems the show that you guys put on last night in the city has scared the pirates away, at least for the time being. And so you begin, by the time the last of you wake up, it's about noon. And you find your way into kind of like the main kind of lobby sitting area with the views of like the onsen out the back.
Cool.
What do you guys do?
Well, Yuki wants to catch up first on what happened. We don't need to role play it. But she's like, so Zil, you were telling something. Looks like I was telling me about the pendant. What happened?
Well, Zil can't just show you the new rune because he is even more attached to his armor at this point.
Oh.
So he's not about to take it off. It's like, well, so you know how sometimes I say things and like things light up?
She's looking at you
Every
like,
time you talk, my face. lights
No,
up.
like the symbols on my
oh
hands.
yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah, like that, yeah.
I got another one.
Ah,
And
interesting.
after that book about, was it Maz, I think?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Mass. The
Oh.
Subterran.
After that book of Maz destroying a void crystal, I figured I'd give it a shot.
And
And
worked.
it, well, first released Emineth.
Oh,
But
what you're doing?
yep. But after we fought him, it worked.
How'd that battle go without me?
It hurt.
Oh,
It actually hurt
no
us in
one's
a
dead.
lot of ways. He was tormenting the entire onsen. And Luxalia looks over to Belbin and says, some of us are a little worse for wear than others. Don't worry,
Speaking of
I
which, she
healed
turns
everyone.
to Belbin. Yeah, she turns to Belbin and says, "Well, how are you doing? You seem way better than you were yesterday, clinging into life."
Well, I'm miserable,
Well, besides that,
but
that's a given.
I guess other than that, I healed a little bit. My wounds are better, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
what's the inside that matters.
And
right?
she whispers a little bit, and she's like, "Well, if you're well enough, I think we might have to go chase those monkeys out of the onsen again. They've kind of taken over the place."
Nope. I befriended him last night.
He looks at him and says, "To explain, Belbin."
Well, it's hard to explain, but I think if I play my cards right, we could mobilize them to do some real work for us.
So, Belbin,
did
you
seem
took a
pretty-
monkeying around to another level.
Yes.
They did seem quite docile when I brought Yukio and Burke and the other axe beaks. Oh, by the way, that's where I was. There were some axe beaks, so we could potentially use those.
Great.
Yes.
And Thoradane is on the ship, or is he back?
Thordane is adventure. Where is Thordane? Actually, speaking of which,
Thor-
no, he's still there.
I thought he was gonna come with us.
Yeah.
To hunt pirates.
Yeah, where is Thordane?
Alomnia's Breath is going to set
Oh, yeah.
sail today to make their way back, and Thordane, as captain of Alomnia's Breath, is making sure all is in order. We have restocked, thanks to Zil, our entire treasury coffers, so we will be able to afford many trips in the future.
I'm sure Bree will be happy about that.
Yes.
Best news I've heard all day.
Good job, Zil.
Compensate
Let's-
her for all the hard work she's put in.
Mhm. Speaking of which, what did we actually get from Alomnia's Breath? For Alomnia's Breath?
Lots of
I thought I
money.
told you, Zil, to look for specific things. Very specific things that I was looking for that could be of use.
Zil, I'm going to have you roll a d12 for me.
D12 coming up
Very
if I can get it out.
Specific.
Two.
Okay. With that being the case, I'm going to have you roll 2d16s for me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ooh,
I'll take that.
yeah.
It could have been
A 12 and a 14.
12 d16s.
You were able to find amongst those things that the specific list that Yuki gave you. You found a silver amber bangle.
Oh, hold up.
You got this.
Hold up. I got to write it. Give me a second.
You are the treasurer.
Let's go put in key items for now. Silver what? Amber bangle.
Amber bangle.
'Kay.
You found a platinum sapphire bangle.
Ooh. Cool.
And a gold Rayla's eye necklace.
Okay.
You guys roleplay while I take a look at what these do.
Yeah, as basically the Zil hands over these special treasures to Yuki. She's just like looking at them like, ooh.
Is this what
Okay.
you were hoping for?
These are pretty nice, though.
Good.
Pretty nice. She
Good.
holds up the necklace and says, "This one in particular, the gold Rayla's eye. If I think correctly, they're not. Are they enchanted? They're not enchanted, are they?
Yeah, all of them are enchanted.
Oh,
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay, this one, she deduces. It's for 3 mana as 5 charges. Arctic Blast. As a ranged action, the wearer unleashes a cutting Arctic wind in a 30-foot cone. A creature in all creatures in the cone must make a DC 12 Fortitude Survival check. On a failed check, the target receives D4 or D 4d8 plus elemental score frost damage. On a successful check, the target gains the frozen status ailment.
Woo.
Woo! It's pretty good. The other ones, man, they're enchanted. That's freaking sweet.
I'm telling you, this was a ship that Jackman Knobs really
Platinum Sapphire
really coveted. We'll just say that.
Bengal. Platinum Sapphire.
Oh, and
Ooh.
Belbin. You can go ahead and add a gold dusk quartz ring to your inventory, along with a platinum emerald bangle. Zil, you can go ahead and
Oh, we all get stuff? Sick.
Zil, you can go ahead and add to your inventory a gold topaz ring.
Sorry, what was the second thing I can add?
A platinum. What was it? Platinum
Sapphire.
sapphire.
Is that for Belvin?
sapphire bangle? Yeah, that was for Belbin. And
Okay.
Zil, you can go ahead and add a platinum ruby necklace to your inventory.
Oh, no, sorry. I was the platinum sapphire bangle.
Oh, bangle?
Sorry.
Unless we got 2 of them.
Was
So
it
we get 2 of
gold?
them.
No. Platinum.
Necklace.
There's a gold dust quartz ring.
And then it was an emerald? I think it was emerald. Was
Maybe
it emerald?
Yeah, platinum emerald bangle, I think I said.
Pretty good. The
Gold
sapphire ring.
topaz ring.
You wear may add plus D4 to all weapon attack hit rolls after the initial dice is rolled.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good.
And
Okay.
then for Luxalia, if someone will put this into Luxalia's
Yep.
thing, she got a platinum diamond earring.
Okay.
And a silver jade bangle.
Okay.
Cool. And they're all enchanted. Everything is enchanted.
Dang.
Amazing. I just got reliable access to
Mana? Or
to elemental damage.
Whoa, what'd you get?
The gold topaz ring. My wearer's weapon attacks deal additional 1d4 flame damage.
That's pretty good.
Problem is I don't have. I need to take off my platinum diamond ring to wear it, which would.
I know it's the prioritizing what to go, but it's good to have the different.
Do I
options.
lose the 2 to my charisma stat and lose an influence point?
Just make sure to take it off and put it on before battle.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. There's nothing that says you can't replace stuff.
That's true.
So
That's
Can
exciting.
you wear 10 rings?
they each have
Question?
charges. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
can only
basic.
have a certain amount.
So basically, the way that all that works is if we head over. Let me go ahead and pull up a character sheet. If you head
accessories.
over to your accessories area, rings take 1 accessory. Bangles take 2, and then necklaces take 3, and you have 6 total charges that you can equip. And so, like, for example, if you wore basically 2 rings, or two, technically you can quick up to 6 rings, total. But again, that takes into things like helmets, like boots, things that give you like extra stuff as well. So
Are boots and helmets both 1?
yeah, those are both 1.
Is my cape still 3?
Your cape is still 3.
Darn.
Yeah, that sucker is good.
Yeah, it is. I'm not getting rid of that. As nice as this ring is, and it's nice, I'm not getting rid of that cape.
So yeah, all
That's
of that,
exciting.
all of that is good. Oh, and Thordane. Someone needs to write down Thordane's stuff.
Oh, I got it. Yep.
He
Hold
got
on, hold on. Okay, we're ready.
gold lazurite ring.
Okay.
And a silver peridot bangle.
Sweet. Nice. I know it's the boring part of the stream, but this is the exciting part.
It's really exciting for us. Gear upgrades.
Yeah. Silver peridot. Peridot. Silver peridot bangle.
So basically, so the goal for you guys now is to just figure out what to do next. So again, Lomnia's breath is still here. If you want to talk with any of the crew or the ship, now is your opportunity to do that before they head back to Flomberge or Flamongalet. Flomberge. No, not Flomberge. Yeah, Flomberge. And there's a number of things that you could potentially do in the moment.
It's pretty good. Well, I know that Belbin did want to go do some pirate hunting. I, on the one hand, think I should take care of at least through the early afternoon. Burke, Yukio, and then we also have 2 young ones that need names. If anyone would like to name an Axbeak, little baby, little dainty thing.
Well, I've got waffles, so what about syrup?
Do you want to raise an Axbeak and name it Syrup?
No, but I'll name it. I don't want to raise it, but I'll name it.
It's a rewarding experience being a parent. I learned that with Yukio. What about you, Belbin?
No, I don't want to name anything.
You don't want to name it. You could name him anything.
Well, let's name him anything then.
Don't be so literal, Belvin. What about you, Luxalia? Do you have any names?
Do I have any names? Well, of course I do.
As she thinks.
Justice!
Justice.
Justice and syrup. Perfect.
Nice. Nice. Justice and syrup. Well, very nice. And then I do want to go take a look at the arena, but if you are willing to wait, I could go accompany you with some pirate hunting. If you really want it, Belbin.
Yes.
Okay.
I will take anyone.
All right.
Thordane comes in and he's just like, look what I got, as he shows his ring and his bangle like on his hand, and he says, this was some good pirate booty.
You're welcome.
Gold
Yes.
Lazarite ring. Oh, nice. He deals extra earth damage. And he has resistance to earth damage now. Sweet.
How does he have? Is that the bangle?
That's the bangle. Gives him resistance to earth damage.
nice.
Yeah. I didn't tell you all what Yuki's does. So she's got the Arctic Blast, which is cool. But then the Platinum Sapphire, a plus D4 to all weapon attack rolls after the initial dice is rolled, which is good. Who needs that?
Sorry, can you read it again?
My friends who need extra attack roll to hit.
What? Can you read it again?
Basically, you get an extra D4 on top of your hit roll.
I mean, I feel like I'm always missing things.
Okay, Luxalia, what did you get?
She got
I'll trade bangle for bangle because I don't really need this.
she got a silver jade bangle, which does what?
Darkness resistance to darkness. I feel like that's appropriate for Luxalia, though.
Yeah, she might want that.
Yeah.
I also don't want to trade anything without running it past Cole first.
Yeah. But what else does she have?
She got a earring, platinum diamond earring, which does +2. No, yeah, +2 to
Charisma.
their charisma.
Don't
stat.
need it, Luxalia. Yuki will give her the bangle for now, and then we'll see if Cole decides he wants something. Because I think she could use that.
Silver jade.
Silver.
Wait, no, that's what she
platinum
had.
sapphire bangle.
Can I give Thordane the silver peridot ring?
What does that do?
It negates the negative effects of ranged weapons in water.
Oh!
Whoa.
I've just been wearing it this whole time.
Whoa!
And,
Thordane's like, I will gladly take that. What would you like, Bilbin? From my wares.
You can just have it. I can't wear anything else. I've got
He will
rings.
take
My hands are full of rings.
He will take it. Very nice.
Isn't it nice
That is
now,
very kind
now
of you.
that you're getting
Does
to
he-
the point where like you're like maxed up on like like enchanted gear and like
Yeah.
feel an end game.
Bronze turquoise necklace. Sorry. Give me a second. As I'm going through all this. Whoa! Thornton can breathe underwater for an hour. He's got a bronze turquoise necklace, apparently. That's pretty good.
He used that as he attempted to go board Alania's breath
Marathon. Oh man, that's
in
pretty
the,
good.
in the dark of the night, swimming in the ocean.
He's got lots of stuff. Carnelia. I haven't looked at Thordane's.
Although not everything is like enchanted, though.
Is it not?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever remember putting stuff on him. Bronze, Cornelia, earring.
Gold.
We can continue. Sorry, I'm just looking through this. Yeah.
I know this is like a whole new world. For
Yeah.
me. It's not paying attention to accessories.
Don't we feel like pirates in this moment?
The booty.
We chased them
Observing
off
it
and then
all.
we stole their booty. I can understand. I can feel like the freedom of this life. It's too tempting.
The money's good too.
The money's good, but you know we stole this. Technically, we claimed it for victory, but from who? Someone's gonna be wanting it back. Meaning, I don't think Jackman Nobbs is gonna be very happy that we have these things.
On a side note, Zill, do you want resistance to impact damage?
That's kind of nice.
Yeah,
That's kind of nice.
kinda.
We got a platinum emerald bangle that.
Ooh.
But that's 2 accessory
I
slots.
know.
Oh,
Hey, you can
no.
interchange, guys. We can interchange. We don't need everything at
With
once.
how much we've neglected our accessories, though.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
I just don't want to deal with it.
Oh my gosh. Impact resistance.
Okay, well, let's see.
Get
Okay.
hit by cannonball. Or is that siege
So the
damage?
the question is, do I take my boots off instead, which
do the
give me a
boots do?
+1 to initiative?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got poop initiative anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna take my boots off.
Don't worry, you got a backup. You got a backup pair that don't do anything
Walking
else.
barefoot.
And we're gonna put
Carrying
on.
like 500 pounds on his back.
We're gonna put on. What was it? The
Kyle, you should add
the
in
gold
this
topaz
game
ring.
instead of 6 available slots, you should add 9.
Well, there's things that allow you to upgrade that. So
You should give us a 9.
All I know is I've got 10 fingers. So
That's true. Some of them are just for fashion, though.
what about toe rings?
Even though they, yeah.
Okay, so my I now do +1 d4 flame damage
Woo,
on my weapon attacks.
kind of like that.
I have a 1 to initiative.
That's what I like to hear.
But it's fine because I've got a Damascus helm, so that's nice.
Yeah, I don't.
Which gives me like +3 DV.
Very good.
Freaking great. But now the question is, do I switch the platinum ring for? Oh wait. No. Never mind, because I still don't have enough accessory slots to wear the resistance one.
I have something that either of you may like quite a bit.
what is it?
It's an amber or a silver amber necklace. I have it, but I never use it. Its art is incredible luck, and it's only 2 mana to use. You could use it 6 times. As a reflex support action, the wearer may re-roll any failed hit roll, skill check, or survival check, taking the second result. So it's a free re-roll if you just use mana. And it's a lot. It's
How
a
much mana? It's
2 mana to cost.
That's 20% of my mana.
You only have 10 mana.
But here's the thing, though. It would just use a reflex support action, and it's any failed hit roll, skill check, or survival check.
I don't have the accessory slots for this.
I
I ain't taking my cape off.
Velvet, it would look great on you, I think.
think you might be right.
Yeah.
Um,
She'll just, since you gave her the, what's it called? What'd you give her? Forget.
some bangle, some
Yeah, the bangle. Some bangle.
bangle tiger. Let's see. I think that's a bangle. The amber.
No, that's a necklace.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't.
You could do it. You just have to sacrifice something.
I'd have
That's
to,
pretty good. I don't know.
I have to sacrifice my cloak. I think.
Oh, wait.
Fate Weaver.
Would you want me to just be naked?
Fate Weaver. 9 slots. This would be real nice. 6 is
Wait.
crippling us. 6?
Yeah, but if I gave you 9, then you're like, 12.
No. Here's the thing. I would be cool with 6 if our helmets and our boots didn't count.
Yeah, but
Wait,
they're like basic accessories. You have to think about like level progression. So like enchanted
Listen,
items
what
are
about my
very
shirt?
rare.
What about my shirt?
Your shirt doesn't take an accessory. Basically, anything that has like an additional
Velvet
effect.
is accessory.
If your like cloak is not giving you an additional effect, it doesn't count as an accessory.
Oh.
It does. It does. It adds +1 to stealth and darkness.
So yeah, there you go.
Oh no.
But I might just get rid of it.
Do you want it?
What do honed steel
take it.
boots do?
Honed
Take it.
steel boots.
just keep it on you for a bit. It's a necklace. Look good on it.
Honed steel boots give you a +3 to your initiative. No, sorry, +2 to your initiative, and an additional +1 DV.
Well, I've been wearing these this
You
whole
need some
time,
luck on your side.
and
You
I
shouldn't.
did
I'll
not
remind
have
you.
that recorded.
Big Belbin,
So it's
are you feeling lucky?
+3 to initiative.
And a +1 to your DV. It has to be, again,
DV
equipped to your accessories, too, though.
Yeah.
Kyle, did you expect us to think this hard on the loot? We're thinking.
No,
we're
again,
mixing and
the
matching.
reason I'm letting you guys figure this out and do all this is because I know that this is an exciting part for the players to figure out. This, I get lots of treats while I'm playing this game with you guys. This is your guys' treat, so I'm gonna let you figure this out.
Do the boots and the helm do anything to
a-
RV?
silver
Boots and helm don't do anything to
Silver
RV. No.
necklace.
Wait, so what my... I've lost track of my DV again. So, my Damascus plate,
Mm-hmm.
is it true that it's 7 plus my defense +3?
Damascus plate 7
Is that
plus your
still true?
defense +3. Hold on. What's the +3 coming from?
The Damascus.
Damascus should be a +2. Because that's a rare. So you got your steel is +1, Damascus +2, and then +3 is Refinium.
Okay.
Are you getting that extra DV from somewhere else? You could be getting it from
that's
somewhere
what
else.
That's what I just have written down.
Okay.
I am now questioning my DV value with all this switching around. So it's 7 plus defense +2. Is that true?
Yes. Here I can
That sound
give you everything that so yours is a
That should be
plate armor.
14. Yeah.
Regular Damascus plate. Is this the legendary one that you have?
It's the enchanted one.
The enchanted one. Okay. Oh, the +1 is Earth Shia. Is because it's a Earth Shia one.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it is
that's
+3.
Yeah, it is +3. The typical is going to be for your plate armor. It's 10 plus your defense score for your DV, and then it's 8 plus your resistance score for your RV value, plus the additional 3 on top of it for
It's 10.
yeah. So 10 plus the defense for plate armor. RV is 8 plus resistance for your RV value.
RV, and is that also a +3?
That is also a +3, so it applies to both.
Okay, I don't think my values are right then, because I've got 10 plus defense +3,
Mm-hmm.
plus an additional 3 from my Damascus helm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damascus
so 10.
helm should be +3. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I should have 21 DV, not 18.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing's hitting you, at least DV.
So 10 plus defense, that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 is 18.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 for the helm is 21.
That's nuts.
RV would be 8 plus 3 for my resilience. So that's 11. Plus 3 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
Does the helm add anything to RV?
Helm adds nothing to your RV. No.
Okay.
There's different
What?
hats and stuff that do. So it's helms
Yeah.
are defensive or different hats.
So my
add to
DV
RV.
wasn't high enough and my RV was too high.
Did you
It
take
happens.
my impact resistance?
It does.
Did you take
No,
my-
I didn't.
Okay.
Because I'm not sacrificing my keep. So the question is, do I subtract an influence to get 4 priority initiative and 22 DV? This is the question.
That is a question.
I don't know.
Like the 4 priority initiative is whatever, but 22 DV.
I will say this: 21 is going to be more than enough to protect you from the vast majority of things.
Most things.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, I think I'll keep things where they're at then. Wow, it's great when.
I'm glad you
extra
took off
things
your
show
armor
up.
when Emineth came.
Wow, thanks. So, okay. 10 plus defense, plus 3, plus 3. Yep, we're good.
Cool.
We're dead.
Okay, your guys' thoughts on going forward. What is the plan here?
Yeah, well, again, like Yuki said, she wants to go take care of the birds first and just see, make sure they're being taken care of, and then go look at the Coliseum. Other than that, she doesn't have any plans.
I'm going pyre hunting.
Should we like talk with like Alamnia's breath or something to just like make sure we're all on the same page?
Oh, I mean, that's a good thing to do first.
Probably.
Let's do it. It's good. We'll show off our new bling.
So you do so. You make your way out into the city, and even though the city is like relative,
Thordain's there, right? Thordain's on the ship.
Thordain's with you guys.
Yeah, he's with us.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
with you
Okay.
guys.
I've got something to do with Thordain real quick.
Oh.
Yes, Belbin. What could I do for
Well,
you?
Thordain, you see, I was. Man, but now I'm in misery. Do I want to do this?
Mm-hmm. When did you make up your mind?
My ears are all yours, Belbin.
In the tub, I was reflecting.
When in desolation, make no change. You were in consolation in the tub.
When I was in the tub, I was. When I was in the tub, I was reminiscing back to the rock place. Folden Rock. Thank you. And well, I have a confession to make.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but I saw the Gladys and I took it.
Ah, so we're talking about your treachery, aren't we?
Yes. And I think it's time that I make up for it. And I am giving it back to you.
He hesitates. Dane, I'm gonna have you for Thordain. Go ahead and roll a mind survival check for me.
11 plus 7, 18.
Ooh.
He looks at it and he says, "You have grown a lot as a man, Belbin. Being able to admit your wrongs." He reaches out and he takes the Gladys and he looks at it and he says, "This has been nothing but burdensome for me, and I can't help but feel guilty of the burden that it has brought to you. I will gladly take this back, but it will be under lock and key. This sword is too dangerous for anybody to wield."
All
Belbin?
right, I guess.
He puts a
Yes.
hand on your shoulders and he says, "You have grown. I'm proud of you."
Thanks, Thordain. If you weren't going to take it back, I was either going to try to sell it on the beach or throw it in the ocean.
Make
So I think you made the right call.
make a faith survival check for me.
Just give it to a random person. Have their mind go insane.
Watch them come back later in one of the other campaigns as like a super powerful guy. You said faith?
Yeah.
8.
You lose 3 points of misery.
Whoa, back to neutral.
Whoa.
Good job.
Let's
I
go.
I am in.
He takes it.
No,
He
it
doesn't.
doesn't
He
have
doesn't
that
place
whole
it at his side like he used to, and he kind of like hovers his hand over the hilt a little bit, and he's just like, "You temptress little demon," as he puts Calvinish into his backpack.
Well, thanks, Jack. That's from our conversation.
I'm not
That's
Jack.
all.
I am Thordain.
Well, I'm not talking to you there, Thordain.
Easy to confuse us. It's the youthful appearance, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
and
should
the
I
holiness-
should
the
consider
holy
growing
aura.
growing some facial hair to match his.
You'd look good either way.
It may take me 50 years to do so, but
Yeah, you've got time.
elven facial hair grows in quite slow.
Th-
5
do the
o'clock
elven
shadow-
women like it?
Depends on the woman.
Thoradin, are you married?
Do you think I would have given up my family for a life of pirating and adventure?
Maybe.
No, I am not married. I've
You have a
spent much of
mistress
my
back
life.
home?
I've spent much of my early years walking around the Subterran. The women you find down there are not the kind that you would want to court.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ninfiction.
yeah. Ninfiction was not your fancy.
I
huh?
have that card.
Okay. I was just curious. Just thought maybe you had some wild times behind you.
I have a long life ahead of me. Who knows? Maybe in retirement I settle down with a nice woman. Have
That's
a
what I've
couple.
been telling
Have a
myself,
couple
too.
little Thordanes for myself.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Your little Thoradines can play with my little Belbins, little Belbins, little Belbins.
Are you too old to have children?
Are you?
Pish posh! I'm merely a child in elven years.
Me too.
That's
I'm
true.
good for
In
many
elven
years to
years,
come.
in elven years, you're younger than me. That is true.
Yeah. No, I'm not too old to have kids.
That's
Maybe.
good. That's good.
Male Glyvans can have them late into their life.
And he nods his head and he's like, "I'm glad you're thinking about the future. We all need something to look forward to when all is said and done."
Yeah. Well, anyway, think about the beard. Thanks for taking the Gladys.
Thanks for giving it back. This is something that we, I think, as a party, really need to figure out what to do with it. And I think we haven't had a real conversation about the Gladys. You've, I'm assuming, experienced the temptress that she is, and I was succumbed to the temptations of it before. There are many enchanted items that exist here in Everlast, as you can see as he shows off his blink again. Some of them are more dangerous than others. We must be careful.
I know what you mean. I've got some myself.
Yes, you look fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
I just pictures all with just
Dust quartz on dust quartz rings.
Could you imagine? And he thinks hard about it. He's like, being punched by a Belbin fist. Not only does he have hand wraps that shields his own knuckles, but getting hit by 5 rings right in the face. Ouch.
Oh, yes.
Your only weakness is Robin Hood and Little John.
To Alumnia's breath. And so you make your way down through the city, and again, you can tell that the demeanor here isn't quite as it's definitely much lighter than it was. Some of the people have gone out and have started gathering what remains of like building material they can, and just kind of more discussing like what to do and how to rebuild. But as you make your way down to the docks, the pirate ships that were in the bay have sailed off completely at this point. And the only floating ship that's left at the docks is Alumnia's Breath. Balthazar actually welcomes you. If it isn't the heroes, Eclass, Eeas, the saviors of Decay Town.
Are we all here?
Yeah, everyone makes their way
Well,
down.
it wouldn't have been,
That's us.
It wouldn't have been anything without your help as well. You gave them quite a fright here while we were on the island themselves.
Well, I think a lot has to do with Aldreg Monteblair and his Glyphex cannon, you see. It did quite a bit of damage.
Where is Aldred? We should probably give him a thank you.
Oh, yes, he's, well, follow me.
As he escorts you down to the mess hall. You go onto Alumnia's Breath into,
Good place to be.
and you see that there are a number of your shipfolk who are dining and eating down here. You do see Aldreg and Kokoro. They are there. Kokoro's just simply standing in the corner and just like kind of stand there with like a just a smile on her face as she just kind of. She's not breathing or anything at all, just standing there. And Aldreg, he seems to be tinkering with something at the table, and he's got a plate of eggs and some ham on the side as he doesn't notice you enter.
Why, Aldreg! Thank you for your help last night.
You're most certainly welcome. And he doesn't take his eyes off from what he's working on. He's tinkering.
That was some fine handiwork. That's a cool cannon.
It is quite dangerous, isn't it? You see, if I maybe make a couple of tweaks here, and he says, there, we got it. And he holds up what looks to be an attachment that he could put. He's like, the problem that we had last night was we were kind of shooting in the dark. I think this will be a good scope for it, so whoever is wielding it can have better aim. And he goes ahead and he hands it over to Thordane.
It was pretty good aim. I think you hit both ships that you shot.
It's easy. It's easy when they're all clumped together. We were just kind of shooting into the dark. We were very lucky in that case. But if we are firing at a specific target, it might do us good to be able to have some kind of scope to be able to help with the aim.
Speaking of which, how much would it cost to perchance make a second Glyphix?
Well, first and foremost, we would need materials to do such thing, which...
Aren't we working on this already?
I thought we were.
I
Couldn't
also
For a
thought
second
so.
cannon? For second cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
This isn't the first time we've mentioned it.
Well, we have the materials to create this, but it does take a lot of time to assemble these things, so... In due time, in due course, there's plenty of time out on the sea sailing that I can be, as long as I am not interrupted.
Well, that's... to
You see,
say.
I've been split doing all sorts of handy work around here. I already have an antenna set up so we can start communicating. We've sent plenty of messages to what I think is Port Grandium in order for assistance, but there's no way of them sending anything back to us. And so...
That's a problem.
I've been working on things. I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
And nobody thought you were?
Good. And he takes a piece of the ham and he eats it.
Well, good work. Continue to keep helping us as best you can. Is everyone doing okay after the events of last night?
It was quite easy, I would say, on our end. If anything, I feel like the hard part was you. I hear you took down pirates and all kinds of stuff. I think the crew would enjoy hearing you and your heroic endeavors out in Takai Town. I think that would be a good motivation for this crew. Balthazar
Well,
says.
maybe I could make a song about it really quick, then I can perform it.
Bravely brave Sir Robin, bravely
Sir Robin.
Well, I will gather everyone. Bree, come over here. And she makes her way up from below deck, and she you can tell she has like an abacus as she's doing like all the math, writing things down like on a clipboard, and she says, "Hi, Balthazar, what can I do for you?" As she looks up and she says, "Well, good for you. This is probably the proudest I've ever been of all of you. It seems I will be able to all get paid."
You are getting paid very well, Bree. And just because Alomnia's breath has money doesn't mean people are getting a pay raise. Not saying you won't.
Well, I just
Were
received
we
a pay
playing
raise not
Bree?
too long, but on the topic of
She
pay
did.
raises, Thordane says, "I'll think about it."
Bree is our current highest paid at 7 EC a day next to Riona.
She deserves an EP a day. I didn't say that.
Bree,
I said nothing.
but she says, either way, we are doing quite well as far as filling up. Like, we may even need to expand the amount of space we have in that treasury if this keeps up.
Hopefully it does.
But what can I do for you?
Make our ship bigger?
And Balthazar says,
Aye, we need to gather the crew. We need to figure out what to do next, all of the information, and we get to hear a heroic song sung by Yuki about their exploits in Takai Town.
and
About bravely brave Sir Robin.
for the very first time, maybe that you can remember, you see a smile on Bree's face, and she says, "That sounds good. I'll go gather everybody." And she goes and rounds everybody up to hear the tale of Eclass.
As she walks away, Zill's just like, "Was that a little unsettling to anyone else? Did you see her face?"
I think she looked beautiful, Zill.
I've seen
I-
her face like that when she's been holding Martha.
I'm not saying she's not beautiful. I've never seen that look before.
Well, I think we've given her a good enough reason to be able to feel happy about the situation. We're rich now. Look!
As she shows like her jewelry.
I thought you didn't give in to the wiles of the world, Luxalia.
I didn't, but I love a beautiful thing when I see it. This is Providence from Alamnia.
And she's like, you can tell her eyes are darting back and forth as she's trying to justify her.
Interesting.
They're for the use, they're not just for the fashion, of course.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Well, is what's his name? Horatius also on the ship?
As far as you know, he's there. He never left the ship. But he's not in the mess hall or anything. You guys can catch up with Horatius if you want to.
Do you want to talk to Horatius first, or hear the tale of Sweetie Todd?
No, I want to bomb pirates.
Alvin. You're not quite as virtuous as I would have thought, being a virtuous guy.
He's a simple
I'm
man.
not virtuous. I'm neutral. Thank you.
The neutral thing to do is to hunt pirates?
Yes.
Yes.
To defend the city.
And sure it's not more than that? Okay, well, I guess we don't need to role play the tale. Basically, she'll sing the tale of the night before.
Make a influence skill check for me.
Nice. 12 plus 4. 16.
You get a
Dirty 16.
you get a round applause from everybody as you perform the tale of all the events that happened in Hightown. Calyx there, clapping as he could. Barnacle Bill, the spider of the mast. He's just like, well, we're here with a bunch of heroes, aren't we?
Goofy. Oh, yeah.
What about a Kalik? Was a Kalik impressed?
The Calyx was impressed. Yeah, he was there.
Sweet. How do you get up there? That's my question.
Barnacle Bill. He's got a pulley
They created
system.
a le-
He's
Yeah,
got a
they
pulley
created a pulley
system.
system.
Very carefully.
Yeah, he just needs. He's our welcomer.
What did Sariel think? I hate her.
What is she
Well, who asked you, Belvin?
It's her job.
Sariel seems impressed.
It's
She's like,
mandatory by contract that every time I mention Sariel, I have to say I hate her.
Here's
So
the real.
everyone knows.
Here's the real question, though. How did our guest enjoy everything's name?
Oh,
Nalathir.
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 I'm gonna have you make a wisdom skill check, all of you.
Yeah, he's probably not even here.
He actually got
14.
Okay.
Wisdom.
he actually got abducted by the pirates.
He's a prisoner now.
17.
He's now possessed
14.
by LaFonte.
Oh,
He's
God.
the new vessel.
Can you imagine?
He's pretty good at wrestling. That'd be pretty terrifying.
Okay, sorry, what was
14.
your 14?
14 for me, too. Yeah.
17 for Belvin.
Okay. So Belvin, you're the one who actually spots him, and he's sitting crisscross applesauce in the second row of the crew, and he's just like listening with bated breath, and he says, after like things have quieted down, he actually walks up to you guys, and he says, "This cruise has been more than I could have ever dreamed that it would be. I truly feel like I'm a part of something greater here."
Does he still think he's on a cruise? He's been with us for like 3 months.
Yes, this is an entire around the sea cruise, is it not? Great food, great entertainment. Yeah, sure. The
Yes.
rooms could do with a little bit of a size increase and whatnot, but every time we get off, I mean, Takai Town, it's looked better, but it doesn't take away from the experience.
I would have to agree with
The
that. Will.
the hint of danger that Lamnia's breath. I'm sure it's not real danger. But the hint of danger that I experience while I'm here, it really gets the blood pumping.
Was he with us with the Zale dude?
No,
Why
he
do
was
you
on the ship yet.
think
Everyone
it's
there
not
That's not
real
possible.
danger?
Well, clearly you have it all under control, don't you?
Yes. Yes.
It's good enough for me.
Just buckle in. It might get a little bumpy in the next few days, but
Oh, how do you mean? Well, okay, first and foremost, I was there last night. I was on the deck, and I was looking out onto the cityscape. I saw pirates every direction, and the next thing I knew, boom! Explosions off in the distance.
yes.
Kokoro's a good shot.
Yes, she is.
I thought it was.
She's good at everything. We should hire her.
Yeah,
She is.
the Romania champion.
I am curious. I've never seen a Glyven
Why-
quite like her.
Why hire her? We don't need to pay her. She doesn't need
We gotta get rid of Sariel. I'll pay her Sariel's dues if we can get rid of Sariel. Is she a good lookout? Is Kokodo a good lookout?
Well, Zill's just kind of thinking to himself, not wanting to say anything to Nalathi. It's like, well, she probably didn't need to sleep. Maybe this is a good idea.
Melvin, I think you need to have a good heart-to-heart with Sari at some point. We can't have you hating anyone on that
She's
room.
nothing but bad at her job and adds nothing to the ship. I'm a better lookout than her. Every time I go up there, I see things she
Well,
doesn't.
you've been chosen, Belvin. She's just chosen by you.
Who chose Belbin? Was that really a good idea?
Nalathir says she may be bad at looking at things, but she's not bad to look at.
Thornton agrees.
The Belvin, the womanizer in Belvin is suddenly gonna try to see her with new eyes, maybe.
How old is she? She's ancient, right?
Nah, she's not that old. She's probably in her like 200s.
That's pretty good.
It's right up
Do you like older women? Well, so basically, we just wanted to say the news, and this is to everyone, and also to go back to Flomberge, because what was the reason we wanted them to go back to Flomberge? To let them know the state of Takai Town? Is that right? Is that correct? Yes,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
It is Eclass claimed victory in Takai Town.
Well, what would you like us to do in the process? Stay at Flomberge, or would you like us to return? What is your plan while you're here?
Rebuild and fortify.
How long do you think that will take?
We gotta go back to Flomberge.
We do, but we could go through the forest.
So what about Jackman Knobs? There's no sense of urgency for him trying to get the prime void.
Well, there is, but we also don't know where he's going to attack. The only thing
The-
that we know
okay.
is the pirate ships that retreated from Takai Town.
Maybe we take today, go
Pirates.
track down some pirates,
Yeah.
and then we come back, get on Alamnia's breath, and sail back to Flomberge.
That sounds good. We just need to make sure everything's set in place and in motion.
We can leave a note into Kaitown for
Someone.
Jackman Knobs to tell him we're waiting for him in Flomberge
Oh.
if he decides to go back.
And
You
Luxa-
missed us!
Luxalia
Come
chimes
and
in,
get
she's like,
us!
Do you think we need to, figure out a way to, actually help protect the city? Clearly, the citizenry wasn't enough to stop a pirate attack. What if more pirates come back and we have to retake Takai Town again?
That's why we tell Jackman Knobs that we're waiting for him in Flomberge. And then if he takes to Kaitown, then he's just a coward.
Just mock him.
We'll put that in the note.
What about we go to Smoldrak and ask him to protect the city?
Ooh, dragons.
say that we freed his father. The demon.
Speaking of which, what's happened to him? The volcano stopped erupting, but I haven't seen him. No Nazrahim.
That is true.
Do you think he
Maybe that-
died?
What if we get both of them to defend Takai Town?
I mean, that would be ideal, but it doesn't seem like Nazrahim is willing to leave. It seems like Smoldran's a little more reasonable. Reasonable? That's
He's
the
not
right
old and
word.
senile.
He's not old and senile. Well, I guess maybe we should, at the very least, start for now preparing a defense, while some of us go hunt pirates and others of us help rebuild the city. At least start the foundations of it, and then we can go back.
We need to figure out a couple of things. First and foremost, 1, we need to defend the city. 2, we need to hunt pirates. 3, we need to track down this undead ship. 4, we have to confront Jackman Knobs. And 5, on top of everything, we have to figure out where the heck Lolothi went. There's too many things to keep track of, and there's only so few of us.
Well, we gotta knock them out one at a time, then.
That's why we have Bree, right?
Bree?
Keep track of everything.
Bree, did you write
We
that
just
all
gave her a
down?
raise.
We will give you a raise if you write this all down.
Just write it down.
Bree's
Oh,
there.
man.
Yes, what can
Well,
I do for you?
Write this all down.
And she repeats the 5 things.
Here, for your troubles.
And she flips an EC to Bree.
Well, I think it doesn't make any sense to worry about all 5 of them at once. I think it's best if we take care of each one at a time. We could, at least some of these, divide the duty. We don't necessarily all need to go hunt pirates. Some of us could, like Luxalia, be good at fortifying. Same with Thordane. No, Thordane wants to hunt pirates too, doesn't he? I'll stay behind if I have to.
Or
Let's see why.
maybe, I'm just spitballing here. Maybe I stay in Takai Town with Belbin and Thordane. And Belbin and Thordane can go hunt some pirates. I can help with the rebuilding of the city.
Whoa. Look,
Listen.
Sonia, you said Belbin was going to be in 2 places.
No. He's staying here in Takai Town, and then him and Thordane are gonna go hunt pirates while we're in Takai Town.
So
Listen.
what a...
No, listen.
What a... Okay.
I will stay in Takai Town and help rebuild while Thordane and Belbin are going to hunt some pirates to help Takai Town. And then maybe Alamnia's breath with Zil and Yuki go to Terabay Island and talk to Smoldran.
Okay.
And then we
I
knock
like it.
3 birds out with 1 stone.
I'll go revisit Smoldran.
I'll be there to.
Because
make
I
sure-
can't understand Draken, so I can't be of any help there. And unless he's got
Well,
demons that I need to exercise, I can't help there either.
We are also way fancier. Maybe we could bring some of our loot. Because dragons like treasure, don't they?
Dragons do like treasure. I've read that in books.
Maybe we could take 500 EP.
That's a lot of EP.
That's a
Well,
lot.
How much does the Lami's breath have?
I just gave it 2,000.
Oh! Maybe we could take 100 EP. And it could be a exchange for his protection. Not that I don't know what dragons do with their EP, but it's EP.
They hoard it. That's why it's called a dragon hoard.
Is there anything else that maybe, because again, last time we were able to get the rope from him. He's reasonable. Is there anything of else of value that we could have that we could potentially barter?
Well, what if we're just honest with him? What if we, tell him all about, undead pirates and, demons and stuff? Because I think last time you talked to him, he didn't know anything about that.
That's true. Okay, that's
I mean, that's a good start.
Yeah.
okay, let's do it. That's what
I
we'll
mean,
do.
if he is reasonable, I haven't talked to a dragon before except for, I guess, a Nazrahim. And the only reason he was so vile to me was because, he had a demon in him.
That's true.
And he was, it was like sometimes, you know, when you're just like, never mind.
I think you decided, Luxali. Let's do it. Let's go
No,
our
this
separate
needs to
ways.
be a group decision.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm happy just because I'm hunting pirates.
Is this reasonable?
Yes.
Do we leave any of Alamnia's breath here? Or do we need to keep them all on board?
I think we just leave them all on
Yeah,
board.
leave them all. Just make sure they're just chilling with the ship.
Okay, if anything goes wrong, Horatius can Pillar of Light Smoldran.
Not sure that'll do much. But
Make sure to have some mana potions on hand.
Okay. Thank you, Luxalia. Well, off we go. Chop chop. No time like the present.
And with that, we're going to end our session for today.
Nice.
Woo!
Okay. Thoughts on today's session? Let's go ahead and start in reverse order here. So let's go with Connor.
Yeah. Interesting start to the session. It did not. So you guys can
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
me nice and smooth. So yeah, interesting start to the session. I didn't think that we'd get into a battle with Emineth, but he didn't seem as scary as I thought he would be. And it didn't end the way I thought it would be. I thought for sure he would be possessing me, and it seemed like maybe he tried, but some fun stuff happened to stop that, I guess. But that was good. That was probably the best case scenario based on how we were rolling for that to have
True.
ended, because that was some pretty horrendous stuff.
You guys
Especially
started
Zilla
off
with
pretty
us.
good, and then it just went downhill real fast.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe how many like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. I was rolling pretty bad. But no, then the booty afterwards is nice. Belvin got his second gold dust quartz ring. So that adds a 1d4 of darkness damage. So
Oh,
he's got
so
2d4 of
2d4s.
darkness now. Yeah. So he'll be hitting a little harder.
What do you got going right now? So you got what? 2d4 impact damage plus 2d4 darkness damage.
I've got. Let me report. Yeah, I've got 2d4 plus 10 for impact, 1d4 of darkness from the hand wraps, and then 2d4 of darkness from the rings.
Oh my gosh. 3d4 dark damage.
So you're looking at a minimum of, what would that be? 1, 2, 3, a minimum of 15 damage every time.
Oh my.
A maximum of something disgusting. That'd be like
Dang.
30 damage.
Oh,
think
you
if I
potentially
rolled
hit the
a
hardest
max-
of everyone.
And you get
Yeah.
3 attack actions.
Yes.
Holy crap.
That'd be assuming I hit and stuff like
Please
that.
get
but-
crits.
Yeah, right.
Use the luck necklace.
Yeah.
Just melt everyone.
Yeah. So that's cool, but yeah. Yeah, the other thing, the luck necklace that I took from Yuki, was it Yuki that had it, or was it okay? Yuki gave me that. I don't know how good that'll be. We'll have to see if I remember to use it and some other stuff. But yeah, I don't know. That was fun getting some new stuff. So, what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know. It was a good session. It was a fun session. It was pretty intense until we were able to like get rid of Emineth. And I'm glad that Zill was actually able to get rid of Emineth.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Dane, your thoughts?
Yeah, it was really fun. I agree. I really enjoyed that Emineth battle. I thought I wasn't really worried, really, but then I'm like, man, the quality of the rolling going on here, but it's all good. I mean, obviously, there's a reason why Everlast parties are constructed the way they are. Like where you really start getting into trouble is if you're missing some of the elements. Where we technically had an attacker, defender, and support, so I knew it was gonna be okay in the end. But it was definitely very intense. Again, like Connor said, really liked the booty, the pirate booty. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited to use the necklace, do some frost damage with that, because it's not like crazy expensive either, which is nice.
Mhm.
What else? No, I mean, I think it's good. I think we thought through some things. I really enjoyed your input with Luxalia on some different things we need to worry about, because I kind of forgot about the Ragnik and that pirate ship and some of the other things. So I think it's a good idea to split into groups, and I hope Yukio doesn't die. That's the big thing. I just saved him, and now he's gotta survive. He's chilling with the monkeys in the onsen.
That might be his ultimate doom.
I don't know. They'll try to ride him. He won't like that very much. Yep. But who knows? Maybe we just get all the animals like Belbin was thinking, and on the islands to fight the pirates. We knew how vicious those monkeys could be. They're rough. If pirates went up against those monkeys are winning 100% of the time. But no, I mean, aside from that, it was really fun. I think it was a good session, kind of setting things up on where we're going to be going from here on out. So yeah, it was a good session. I enjoyed it.
Max, your thoughts?
New powers are exciting.
Yeah.
Recalculating DV is also exciting.
Yeah, freaking
Yeah, well, that's one thing I actually do recommend going through. If you guys have any questions about, like, something doesn't seem right, talk to me. I think I actually have a updated list that I can just, like, send you with stuff. I'll send that to you guys. I won't send it to you. I'll add it to your character sheets. About, like, the most
be amazing.
up-to-date everything, just so everybody's on the same page.
Yeah. So that's always fun. I mean, I like keeping track of all the gear and stuff and making sure everything's right. So that's always fun to, like, oh, do I want to do this or this or this or this?
Mm-hmm.
And then recalculating, because I'm a math nerd. It made the fight very interesting not having my armor. It was a little disappointing that the first time we fight something with light, I'm not wearing my light enchanted armor.
Yep.
That was a little annoying, but it kept the fight very interesting. Yeah, and just like, okay, I've just accepted every time I attacked, I'm going to get hit. Like, I think the only way he could miss me is a nat 1.
Yeah, I think it was like if it was like a nat 1 through 3, which I don't think for my hit rolls I ever rolled that.
Okay. Which is a funny departure from the only way you can hit me is a nat 16.
Yep.
So that was kind of funny, but it's also, it's fascinating with the tank. I'm sure other classes play this way of, like, okay, take away your main feature, you still have 2 or 3 backup features.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I came in with no armor, with only 2/3 of my HP. I still started the fight with over 100 HP. So it's like, I'm getting hit every time. But thankfully, a lot of his hits were less than 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, I'm getting hit every time. I don't want to put myself in the way like I normally do. But it's like, okay, but I can still take a hit for Cole.
Mm-hmm.
I can still do this, that, or the other.
Especially with the
So
promise of a haven rest at the end of it. It's like, literally burn all of your stuff. Just go crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, actually, no, 33 damage was a lot. I'm like, no, I do need to know what those hits were. So that was, yeah, kind of fun to still feel like I'm the tank I'm supposed to be, even if it was, like, at a severe handicap.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I can destroy Void now, which is crazy. And we were talking on the break of, like, okay, we can't think of a good reason to not try this ability on the Void Crystal. Like, okay, there's the potential it blows it up and does a lot of damage. That's possible. There's a possibility it does nothing. And it burn an ability, but it's like, then just go take a nap. Like, we're in Flomberge, which I think is a haven.
Yep.
So it's like, okay, if this doesn't work, just go take a nap. So it'll be interesting to kind of run some experiments on, like, what does this actually do on on void stuff that are not creatures.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. There's lots of potential implications where like this could be useful for sure.
Also, I officially have non-resource locked elemental damage. Flame. And it's not much. Like, it might be, I swing my axe to roll 1d4, but it's better than 0.
That's true. That's true against some of the incorporeal creatures or anything like that.
I
yeah.
was a little shocked I could hit Emineth at all.
Mhm.
Unless I wasn't actually hitting it, and the only reason it mattered was because of Goric. I don't know. You don't have to answer that question, but I was shocked I could do anything to him.
Mhm. Yeah, most creatures do have a DV and an RV, but there are some creatures that like are depending on damage immunities, like immune to certain things. So physical damage,
Gotcha.
or basically cutting or impact damage. So yeah, no, it's good, absolutely. My thoughts on today's session. It was good. I was a little bit nervous for a bit. I was never like 100% nervous that you guys were gonna like all die, especially like once more than just Zill was in the battle. Because I was like, if this is a one-on-one like versus like MNF, like Zill unarmored and MNF, it might be a little bit rough.
Yeah.
But
Armored Zilverith Emineth.
that first call of like Luxalia as you like began screaming, I was like, all right, well maybe like we can like start doing stuff. And then when the battle went out into the hall with Belbin kind of joining a little bit later, like it was good. It was good. And just like also like figuring out more context of how like void and like possession and like that kind of stuff works in Everlast. It's always good to know as well. And yeah, now it's just like putting the pieces in. It's like you guys are like at the point now where it's just like you have like 5 decisions that you potentially could make about like how to wrap this campaign up. What order do you do them and how do you do them? I think that's very important going forward. And do you make decisions like, for example, we just saved Hightown, but maybe the best fortified position is Flomberge. Do we go to Flomberge and hold everyone up there and just, again, let Hightown be invaded again, just take all the people with us? Do we go get a dragon to help us? Like, what is that going to look like? What is, like, Smoldrain gonna want for like services or whatever, or like going into the jungle and like hunting down the pirates, like what all that's gonna entail, like getting lost, things like that, because there's like one half of the island that's kind of like burnt, and then there's like another half of the island because they kind of fled like on both sides of like the beach, and so like figuring out where these pirates are, how many of them are left, and figuring that out. And then also again throw out Jack McNobbs, and then because you guys have never actually met Jack McNobbs yet, so he's just like this guy that you've heard his name a lot, but you've never actually like seen him or encountered him, and like what that's going to what that encounter will be like. And then Ragnik you've seen, and so like figuring out like how to destroy, because again when you heard Horatius speaking about like literally the only way to destroy the ship is to destroy the void crystal that's keeping it like alive, and so like boarding it and fighting just like hordes of undead in order to get to that void crystal to destroy it.
Because if you destroy the undead, they go back to the ship, right?
Yep, and then it's an infinite swarm of them. So it's an infinite swarm of undead, and additionally on top of that, you've got all kinds of things like the D&D form of like lair actions that like they have like a tempest that like swirls around them, like fog, low visibility, all kinds of stuff, like, and then also like figuring out to get that arrow, that binding arrow that is inside Ragnik as well. So there's like lots of things like potential battles and stuff coming forward, and then eventually like the culmination of like Lolothi and like what's gonna entail, like taking Lolothi down. So there's a lot going forward here to try to figure out. So we'll see how it goes, but it was fun session. Next session, so looking at the calendar for the weeks ahead, our next session will be on the 8th of May. So May 8th/9th for those here in the West, so in 2 weeks, will be our next session. And then our session after that is going to be the 22nd, 23rd of May. Which, Dane, you're not going to be there for that, or are you going to be there for that?
No, it's the opposite. So the 8th, I won't be there.
Okay, so
but I'll be back. I'll be back for the 22nd.
Cool. And so we've got some stuff going on. But Dane, do you have any announcements before we do close things down for today?
Yeah, just a couple things just to say again. As far as Everlast TCG League goes, we only have the one in May on the 2nd at Light of the World Catholic Church, and we will be playing there. So feel free to come join us. We will not be having the one on the 19th, 18th, that Saturday,
16th.
the third Saturday, 16th. Sorry, the 16th. Because I'll be gone. I won't be here, and Max will be gone too. So we will not be having that specific league. Other than that, again in May on the 24th, we will be releasing Veil of Twilight and Night of Martyrs to the public, which will be pretty cool. So enjoy that. Look forward to that. We've been playing lots of decks with it, and it's been really fun. And what else? Fragrances of the Realm, Candles of the Realm, as well as Coffee of the Realm. So there are Everlast themed coffee flavors as well as candle scents. It's a good way to be able to support us and support the art of Everlast, of our amazing artist. So please continue to consider supporting. If you like coffee, it's wonderful. There's 8 different blends that you can choose from, including dark, medium, and light, as well as a decaf blend. And then for the candles, there's all kinds of wonderful different smelling candles. So really good, really delicious, something to appeal to everyone. And again, all proceeds go to helping fund the art of Everlast. Other than that, join our Discord. Our Discord is the best place to go to for all things Everlast, as well as Fantasy Forge in general. We have a big TCG area in there too. So if you want to talk about the TCG, feel free to use that, and or just any normal conversation too. We have general chats, all kinds of information, news. Also, for every stream, we always post going live notifications as well. So feel free to join our Discord. Also, we have our YouTube channel, which our YouTube channel is pretty cool. So we upload all of our Everlast sessions up onto YouTube, as well as all of our past AME Adventures in Middle Earth sessions, which is D&D. Those are up on YouTube as well. And all of our Everlast TCG content, including some potential new music videos, which will be coming out here shortly, which is pretty cool. So we have one new Prismatic Petals coming out for graduation season, and then we have one new, probably my favorite, Opus 6 song is coming out as well within the next week. So that'll be pretty cool. So look forward to that. Join and subscribe to the YouTube if you're curious about those. Also, we'll have the English translations, because I know they're in Japanese, but the English translations are there as well, so you can actually understand what the songs say, which is pretty cool. Other than that, Kyle, when are you streaming?
Streaming. So this week on Sunday, I will not be streaming,
Okay.
but I will have a normal stream on Wednesday and Friday of next week, and we're continuing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. So it's been really fun. It's been a good time, and yeah, we're just continuing along with that. But yeah, I will not be there on a Monday this week for that stream. So the next time you'll see me will be Wednesday. So we got a few days of a break from me. So enjoy it while you can. But I think that's it.
It is. Yep.
Cool.
Sounds good.
God bless each and every one of you. Pray for me. Pray for each other. And know that we're praying for you as well. May Alumnia guide each and every one of you. And until next time, have an amazing one. Happy Easter. Bye, everybody.